time on the Veil of Frost. The party, having left the Viola Grove and safely securing Perdo's family from the curse, the crystalline dream. The party then decided, well, first, the party discovered what had transpired the night before, wherein Moromir had perished by Helios' hand, at his own request. After grappling with the ramifications of this act, the party decided to push forward and complete their mission. To do this, they decided the best course of action would be to seek out the abandoned wizard tower, as, according to their sources, the wizard had a means of traveling long distances incredibly quickly. They decided that researching or potentially obtaining this means of travel could expedite their mission and get them to Frockhold ahead of schedule. Upon moving towards the tower, they encountered a young woman with flowing red hair, under attack by 2 crystalline golems and a crystalline unicorn. Upon dispatching these foes, they learned this woman's name is Noelle. She mentioned that she was also heading north, and so they decided to travel together for the time being. The party then made their way to the wizard tower and began exploring floor by floor. After some minor scuffles and magical mishaps, the party made their way through the tower and eventually finding the wizard's bedroom, where they decided it prudent to rest for a while and recover what resources they had. Helios, in particular, is taking it upon himself to copy out of Moromir's spellbook the Identify spell. We join the party now in the top room of the abandoned wizard's tower. As you begin to set up your, well, rather comfortable rest here in this climate-controlled tower, please describe to me what you're doing for the duration of your rest.
I guess for first watch, Helios will be copying down the identify spell into his spell book.
Righto.
And then how much gold does that cost?
So that's 50 gold pieces. And what those gold pieces are being spent on is essentially when you're learning the spell, you're doing a lot you're wasting like a bunch of your reagents and sort of more expensive materials as you're sort of trying to work out the spell, trying to learn how to cast it.
Hmm.
And because you're learning it, you're just wasting a bunch of stuff. And it's like getting lost. Even though the spell would typically consume these things, because you're inexperienced with the spell, you end up losing a bunch of resources. So
Right.
it's assumed that next time you're in town, you'll be repurchasing these things, but you can just
Okay.
deduct the gold now for
Sounds
simplicity's
good.
sake. If I was a real stickler, I would say you're not allowed to copy the spell until you're able to buy these resources, but
Oh, I see.
I'm going to allow you to do it, and then when we get back to town, it's assumed that you will have purchased more of these resources.
Then I can add identify to my spell list.
Yep.
Are we going to take
Is
watch?
anyone else awake during this watch?
I don't know. Would anyone else like to be awake for this watch? You're in no immediate danger here in this room, but At least
No.
that you could see.
Noelle whips out a big blanket that looks like probably animal skins and balls up and goes to bed in the corner.
Okay.
Is Lidan up?
Do we want to split the watches, or do you just want to do one by one?
We can just do one by one. I don't think there's any need for multiple of us to stay awake. It's best we get as much rest as possible.
All right, then wake me up for second watch then.
Okay. Was the staff added to my inventory, or should I wait until identify?
You did not identify it, so
Okay, that is fair. And then, okay, and while I do this, I can manage my spell book for the next day, right?
please ignore the flying question mark.
Oh,
Who the fuck is that?
It's
This
the
is
audience.
the vision for Neko and Nate. I'm hoping that works for you guys. Can you guys see out of it? Okay.
The Veil of Frost was performed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah. So sorry. Someone said something right before I mentioned that. What are you guys doing?
I can manage my spell book, right?
Yep. Well, technically it'd be after a long rest, but it's you just added it, so I'll allow it.
I am sleeping.
On the bed with Budo.
Bear cuddles. Yes, yes.
Large pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do while I study? Can I do a perception check outside the window of the tower?
You may give me a perception roll.
It's a disadvantage.
Right, you are exhausted.
17.
17. Oh, that's pretty good. You gaze out at the surrounding area. The moon is nowhere to be seen. Underneath the blanket of clouds. From this vantage point, it's more apparent the seeming dome that hovers over the Viola Grove, keeping out the storm. And at this altitude, you are not maybe 100 feet upwards from where the dome or the roof of the dome is. You can see the winds battering against almost a glassy, what appears glassy, but is sort of fluid like water. Sort of, well, dome-like structure. But you cannot see the sky. Even on the farthest horizon, it's blocked out by a wall of snow, fog, clouds. Now more so than ever, the storm seems to be obstructing vision. Out across the forest, visibility is lacking due to moonlight being almost completely obscured. You don't see any particular movement that catches your eye. And that is all.
If the time passes, Helios is gonna wake up Lidan and then take his long rest.
All right.
Question: if I take this long rest, will this remove my point of exhaustion?
Yes, it will. All right, Ladan, what are you doing over the course of your long rest? Y'all really did just break into someone's house and sleep in their bed. Anyway, Linan, what are you doing?
So better than I've been sleeping the last few days.
True. This probably is the most comfortable sleep you guys have had in a long time.
Okay. I guess. Does my arm feel agitated at all? My left arm.
A little, but it is getting better than from what it was when you know, had previously used your fire magic. It was
Off, did you
grown
say?
anymore. Sorry, what?
I'm sorry. I think you cut off.
Oh, sorry. The pain has somewhat subsided. It's sort of cooled off, as you will.
Okay.
It hasn't grown anymore since the last time you used your fire magic, but it certainly hasn't receded.
Okay, then I won't mess with the doctor's work. I'm going to try to figure out where northwest is in this room.
I believe you obtained a compass, didn't you? Someone
I
obtained a
think so.
compass.
Did someone? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I found a compass.
So
It was at the
with-
bottom of the basement of the
Yep.
tower.
Okay,
So
then
using the compass, this is trivial. You don't even need to
Right.
roll for it because it literally just tells you where north is, and from that you can deduce.
I will plant my shield like right over here.
Mhm.
I will kneel in front of it. And meditate for my watch.
All right. Well, in that case, you are not strictly speaking keeping watch.
Yeah, of course.
But you're awake in case anything happens in the room.
Mhm.
Anything in particular you would like to do for your meditation, or just theater of the mind it?
I'm going to try to mentally visualize my fire and kind of compress it like into myself, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
I want you to make a charisma check.
Charisma check.
Charisma save, let's call it.
I would say I rolled a 6 + 4, so 10.
10. All right. You focus on this inner fire. You try to repress it. Try to suppress this part of yourself. But the fire burns too strongly. You focus on it and meditate over the course of several hours. But the fire burns just as brightly. And with that, your watch ends without incident. Do you dare try and wake up the bear or the new person?
I will wake up for a poke.
Bah!
The instant spin.
I'm just gonna-
Immediately
We
awake.
find Ladan dead in the morning.
Yeah.
Pergola.
I'm gonna pat in the head a few times. Your turn. Sleepy time.
Good night, I guess.
Technically, at this point, your wild shape would have worn off, but
No.
Nah, just use another one. You took a long rest already.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I would argue that Proto can wild shape into a bear in her sleep,
Yes.
but only a bear.
Specifically.
Yeah,
Only a
specifically
bear and
bears.
only Porto.
Yeah. It's something that comes so naturally to her, she could do it unconsciously.
I mean, she still doesn't have hobbies, so.
Her hobby is bear.
um. I'm just gonna check like under the bed. I'm just gonna like look around for stuff. I have a good smell. I don't know. Just gonna go around it.
Searching for clues.
For snacks.
All right, roll investigation.
Ooh. What is my investigation even as a bear though?
You keep your mental stats when you're wild shaped,
Oh,
so it would be your like Protoss investigation.
okay, good. 7. No snack.
Unfortunately, it looks like the wizard wasn't much of a late night snacker. Although, considering he's been gone for 50 years, I don't know that you would have particularly liked any of the snacks you found.
Fair.
You do,
Yeah.
however.
Oh,
Actually, what was your total?
7.
Yeah, no snacks.
Ayo. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna wait then.
All right. And with that, morning finds you all. A faint, very muted twilight pours through the windows. The sun, even the sun, can barely reach this land now. But it is still enough to wake you up in the morning. What do you all do?
I want to communicate with Gwydion, make sure the horses are okay. Are they okay?
It's cold out here, man. It's fucking freezing.
So true.
I don't know
Helios
why
kind
this is
of
my voice.
Helios kind of rolls out of bed, still a little tired, but begins immediately to cast Identify on the staffy.
Right up and at him. All right. I'm assuming casting as a ritual,
As a ritual.
which means it takes, if you don't know, Gogi, a ritual
10
is 10
minutes,
minutes
right?
longer. Yep, but it doesn't take a spell slot.
Yes.
So what you discover there is a staff of adornment.
Ooh, fancy.
Weighing no more than 1 pound. That comes 3 objects.
It's a fancy looking staff.
While holding the staff, you can make one or more objects slowly spin or turn. Helios kind of looks at it. Seems like the staff has the ability to float small objects around it. I can't really think of any use off the top of my head for this.
Roll an Arcana check if you'd
Oh,
like.
okay.
or history.
I'll do Arcana. I can't. Oh, proves a bear form. Fuck, can't even get guidance.
Sucks to suck.
13.
So, yeah, I mean, this staff is pretty much used for its vanity. Its practical uses are somewhat limited, although it can be used to handle dangerous materials without having to touch them.
Hmm. Well, I'll keep this on me for now.
Doesn't
If I
require
don't
attunement,
find
by the way.
Yes. If I find use for it, maybe it can come in handy. Otherwise, maybe I can sell it for gold.
I have a question.
Yes, question.
How does aid interact with wild shape?
If you aid while she's wild shaped, she gets the bonus for her wild shape form. If you aid her when she's not wild shaped, she gets it in her not wild shape form. Though if she's
Okay.
aided wild shaped and then unwild shaped, she'll have the aid back again. They're sort of two separate health pools, but if you aid her while she's not wild shaped, then she does, and she goes back, she'll still have it.
Okay.
But it certainly doesn't apply to both health pools. That would be fucking busted.
Okay. Then as morning ritual, I will cast aid on the party
Yippee!
at their level with the extended spell meta magic.
Righto.
Which I need to choose 3 people. um
You're doing it yourself, right?
yeah, 3 people.
Proto's got 1,000 fucking HP anyway. She's fine.
Okay, I'll tap Helios, myself, and the new kid.
Oh,
girl.
what are you doing to me?
I'll walk over and tap you on the shoulder.
Do you allow this to happen?
Sure.
You get 10
All right.
max HP.
Wow.
You feel a surge of sort of radiant energy almost create a fine film over your whole body.
When you say it like that, it sounds gross.
It's a bit of a strange sensation, and you're not quite sure what he's done to you or what she's done to you,
Helios
sorry.
looks to Noel, says, "Oh, this is a daily ritual of sorts. Every morning, Ladan casts aid on us. You never know when the extra vitality might come in useful. It saved me a
Well, I
couple times, that's for
appreciate
sure."
it. Thank you. Not looking to go down, so thanks. How much was it? 10?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
How do you do the plus sign?
So
Like,
if you add
so-
health beyond your max HP, it automatically puts the plus there.
Mm.
Although
What?
technically this
600?
is 600.
Yeah.
Technically this is actually a boost to your max HP. These aren't temporary hit points. These are temporary max hit points.
Okay.
So
Aid
yeah,
is
you can
really
be
good.
healed back up to it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Can I cast Identify as a ritual again? It's
can.
only once per day. Okay.
Nope.
I like to use Identify on the mirror if possible.
All right.
Or pat the bear. Sorry, bear.
So, are we exploring this abandoned tower more, or what's
I'm
the
thinking
morning
if
plan?
there's not much more to do here, I think we should head out. We've already spent an entire day here.
Well, there are more floors
Yeah,
above
wasn't there
us.
another floor above us?
Yes, but
There's a couple.
Noel,
not
roll
sure.
a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Didn't I just see it like the other day?
Yeah, that's true. You would know that the windows were on the highest floor.
Oh, is that? So I thought you were having me roll to remember how many floors there were.
No, yeah. It was remembering your observation of the tower, but
So we are on the highest floor, right?
so it would seem.
Is it? Oh, I thought you told me it was like a 9-story thing.
It was approximately 6 stories tall.
Oh, I see. Isn't this the 5th room we've been into, though?
We warped
knows?
here, so it could very well just be that there's no room in between, or perhaps the room beneath is inaccessible through other means.
I guess that's true. Are there any wacky objects in here that'll take us there?
There are
I'm
plenty of
looking
wacky
into it.
objects. Speaking of wacky objects, you cast Identify on the mirror. You identify this to be a mirror of scrying.
Yes, I know what that means.
Once per week, you may speak the name of a person, place, or thing, and the mirror will attempt to locate it for you. Though it's
Oh,
not guaranteed.
Helios looks to.
And also the mirror may not scry on the same individual place or thing within the same month.
Okay. Helios relays this information back to the party and says, "If you may, I have someone I feel like I'd want to look for. Do you mind?"
Someone related to this mission?
Well, I was thinking about my brother. Gaia said that he might be looking for us. So if you can get an idea of where he is, maybe we can avoid him.
I mean, I have no problem with it. This is the thing that you guys are here for?
Not necessarily. It's a long story, but I'll just keep it short for now. One of my brothers, he's a bit angry with me, and I definitely don't want to run into him. You guys definitely don't want to run into him. And so he might be a big obstacle on our way to Frockhold, that's for sure.
Is the mirror just one way?
Mm.
I'm asking the wizard that
Helios?
cast Identify.
Yeah, is the mirror one way? Do I know more about it?
It's unclear.
Wouldn't it be better to
I
not
don't like that
potentially
description.
preclude?
Well, if it's unclear and you want to avoid him, wouldn't it be bad if... Well, how would they know it's you? I guess.
Actually, so Helios, roll an Arcana check to see if you know how the scrying spell works.
15.
15. So how scrying works is it generates a scrying eye. Now the scrying eye is an invisible object in the ethereal plane that gazes into the material plane. It is theoretically detectable, but it's hard to know that the scrying eye is there.
I see.
You wouldn't like it's not it's like something that appears, but it is theoretically detectable if someone has the proper means of doing so.
I see. Well, okay. Helios is gonna relay this information. It might be possible for someone to detect it, but at the same time, Saturn is not much of a magic user himself. At most, he might have some sort of equipment that could figure it out, but even then, I doubt he could trace his location back to us.
Well, I'm not opposed to it, I guess. I'm probably just gonna
Yeah.
go wait out here while you guys do that then. I
Fudo?
want to check out the globe again.
Fair.
I leave.
All right, zoop.
Dan, is there anyone else, or are you against this?
I was thinking maybe we could check up on the status of Frockhold itself.
But I don't
Or-
know any individual. You said place, or is it individual
you can
only?
you can scry on a place as well, a person, place, or thing. Of course,
what
the
would the
more if it's a thing, it's more specific. Like if you say I want to look at Frockhold, it will show you Frockhold from a distance and try and show you as much as Frockhold as possible. If you say a person, it will show you the person. If you say a thing, it will show you the thing. The more specific you are, the better. Well, the more specific its image will be. The less specific you are, the more broad of stuff it's going to show you.
Helios is going to relay that information, and on top of that, he's also going to say, also, I don't see how knowing more about Froghold will make this mission any easier or more difficult. We're already going there as fast as possible, and let's say there is an emergency there at the moment. There's nothing we can do to get there quicker.
I suppose. Very well. Let's do as you suggest.
All right. Helios is going to look into the scrying mirror and request to view Saturn Arkman.
Well, I need to roll some D100s. All right. The mirror begins, you see like a shining line appear around the edge of the oval mirror. It begins to glow, and you begin to see a blurry visage as you begin to see depth in the mirror as if it was a portal, slowly becoming more and more three-dimensional as an image begins to manifest. You all see a man, broad shoulders, long blonde hair that feeds into 5 braids that go down to his waist, adorned with red rings that hold the braids together. He is very well built, very muscular, does not wear a shirt, and this is how you observe how he is so muscular. Instead, wearing chains across his body that hold 2 large holsters for 2 great axes, which are currently unsheathed. He wears a large golden belt and several rings on each hand. He has a broad jaw and rather pointy long nose. His stance is wide, and as you observe him, you see him leap into the air and bring one of his axes down upon the shoulder of an ice giant. As he comes down, the giant crumbles to its knees before he spins around with his other axe and cuts off its head. He then turns around, and you see 2 more ice giants. As he thrusts one of his axes into the ground, a huge dome of energy surrounds him. He then brandishes both of his axes, begins spinning, and cuts the legs off of the 2 other ice giants. You see, in the distance, in the fog, in the snow, several other large giant figures moving in upon him. He bellows out this ravenous scream before once again leaping into battle, and the image begins to fade.
Were there any noticeable physical structures in this image?
There were large icy it's tough to say because of the low visibility out there right now. Give me a perception check.
17.
17. You saw several sort of icy formations protruding from the ground, almost like spires. But other than that, it seemed like a large, flat area.
Okay. And can Helios do a history check on anywhere else ice giants may be found within Shivenral?
Sure. Make a history check.
12.
Due to the nature of this area and the nature of the giants being rather territorial, it's tough to say exactly where the frost giants may reside in this realm, but due to the nature of Shivenral, ice giants feel quite at home just about anywhere here.
Helios kind of looks down and contemplates for a bit. It's tough to say exactly where he might be, but with the Thrum's Arches that we were headed towards,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thumb's Arches is a plateau with several high structures. It's hard to say, but it could be a match.
What was his brother's name again?
Saturn.
Yeah, the man you witnessed in the mirror was very superhuman. You've never seen someone quite as built as that, or as agile for his size. He seemed to be defying what you would believe to be the limits of what a human could do.
Helios just kind of shudders at the thought. This might put a wrench in our plans. 100%. Don't want to confront him. I don't think we have the means to confront him anyways. But we're already so up north. Perhaps we could take our chance with stealth, but even then. Worst case scenario, if we do run into him, perhaps we can run away. But after that, I'm not sure. But even then, I may be entirely wrong. Perhaps going down south again, the coast, is also running directly back into it. These ice giants could be anywhere, for all we know.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose we wouldn't be able to take him in a fight.
I don't see any other way we can advance north unless it's Thumb's Arch. We already wasted some time here. And ideally, I like to get there as soon as possible. So perhaps the way forward is we make some sort of contingency plan. Any way to get out of there safely. Can I do some sort of uh history or like knowledge check of my awareness or like knowledge of Saturn's capabilities and like strengths?
Sure. Yeah. Make a. I mean, he's your brother. You.
Yeah.
You know him from how many years ago did you leave?
Uh
Would have been like
so like
7?
Helios lived there like his entire childhood.
Yeah, but how many years ago has it been since you've seen him?
Probably around like 6 years.
6. Yeah. Okay. So about 6 years. So, first of all, you know him to be, or you know him to have superhuman strength.
Yeah.
You know him to augment his superhuman strength with magical items. Even without the magical items, his strength is immense. But with them, it's beyond that. You know he doesn't cast it, or he casts very limited magic. He personally cannot cast any magic, and any magic he has is through magic items. That being said, he used to only fight with one great axe.
He fights too. Wow.
You saw him wielding a great axe, a two-handed weapon, in one hand,
Yeah.
which is new.
Helios looks around and then he holds on to Mormir's mask. Perhaps Mormir showed me this before he passed on, but this mask can be used to disguise one's appearance. I know Saturn is only looking for me. He has no idea who you, Noel, or Puto are. Perhaps I can put on this mask. We can proceed carefully and do our best to just go by without incident. That's what the mask is!
God damn it.
Would your other brother not have told Saturn about us?
No, I don't think Gaia would do that. It's not like me and Gaia are on the best of terms, but he's more of a neutral party in any of them. a weird relationship, but whenever Saturn would go about breaking my bones, it was always Guy who healed me. Reluctantly, but he always did. So I don't think he'd throw me under the bus, or the metaphorical magic D&D equivalent. The
The
wagon.
carriage. He wouldn't throw you under the
Thank,
wagon.
thank you for that, Helio.
Picture isekai protagonist.
Is the mask require attunement?
No. I believe it did not. Or did it? Shit. It did. Yeah.
Okay. Helios then is going to. Okay. Before we head in to Thrum's Arches, I'll put on this mask, or I'll try and attune to it. Or can I attune to it without wearing it beforehand?
Yeah, you just need to be with it for an hour. And focusing
just
on
be
it. Like
with
you
it?
keep well, you can't be doing anything else. It's sort of like a meditation attunement process. takes
If we
an
like
hour.
ride north towards Thrum Arches, does that count as like a time for me to attune?
You know, if you were riding on the back of a horse, I would I would allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, we also could
Um,
short rest, like if you just want an hour before leaving.
it's fine. I don't think I mean, I'd rather just save as much time as possible. God.
Does this mean you have to unattune from something else?
Yes,
It
I
does.
do. Helios is going to take off his ring of mind shielding
Oh.
because he believes that Saturn might recognize this ring because it's quite rare. And he will then start well, just get ready to attune with the mask, but he'll head downstairs to where Noel is. I don't see much
Okay.
point in lingering here, so I'd like to leave as soon as possible.
Let's go.
Alright. Zoop.
I'm just chilling on the couch with my feet up.
Zoop. And zoop. And zoop. The giant question mark enters the room.
Noel, I'm not
Yeah?
sure. So in the mirror, we saw something that might be. We saw my older brother, and I need to tell you, he's beyond human. His strength terrifies me, and there's a possibility that we might run into him.
And
And
then
frankly,
is he like an adventurer like
after
you guys?
well, he's after my head, that's for sure.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound very familiar. You know, that doesn't sound like a family thing to do to someone, but
It's complicated. But we just want to let you know that if you want to stick with us, we'll be heading north and we may run into him. However, we have a plan to get past him stealthily. In my hand right here is a mask. Wearing this can let me disguise my appearance. And perhaps with stealth magic, we can pass by him without even needing to run into him in the first place.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. I mean, I'm heading north anyway, right? So either way, I'd probably be heading that direction.
Right.
Couldn't we
But
go?
Poppy.
Yes,
Poppy?
Wait, did you get cut off?
I'm speaking right now.
Oh, I think you might have cut out in like halfway through your last sentence.
Oh, I just said there's mountains behind the tower from here. We could always just go through the mountains if you really don't want to go through Thumb's Arches. It is
Oh,
completely off the beaten path, so you know, a lot of climbing probably, but I doubt he's up there.
I'm not sure. But ideally, I don't want to compromise our speed anymore as they head up to Frockle. There are people waiting for us.
I mean, all right. I mean, it's your head, not mine, so whatever your choice is.
Fair. Okay, let's head out then. Is there anything else we want to actually? Can Helios grab one of these plants?
Sure.
It's gonna take one, just in case.
All right. Add
Alright.
white, blue and white wizard flower to your inventory.
That's my favorite
Is that
breed
just
of
a
flower.
custom item?
Yep. As descriptive as possible, so I can remember exactly where you got it. So, 6 sessions from now, when you look into your inventory, and be like, "What is blue flower?" We remember.
Okay. Let's head back down.
Actually,
You
Poora's
had-
gonna snatch a pillow. Let's go.
We leave. Back to the first floor.
And boop.
Down to the basement floor.
I wish I could set up like auto portals. And boop.
All right. There might be a spider waiting out here.
I'll handle it. I open the door.
You see the corpse of a spider laying on the ground.
It would seem nature was the one that did it in.
Poor guy. He froze to death.
All right,
Okay.
let's leave.
Go. All right. There's the hole here.
There's like a small cliffside here, right?
It's a little more than a small cliffside, but yes.
Is it well, I could turn into a giant eagle again, but I feel like it's easier to climb down than it is to get up.
Puro, do you mind if I cling onto your back? Climbing is not exactly in my strong suit.
If that works, sure. Can
You're
I
just gonna
actually
hold on to
climb
Puro
everywhere?
as Puro
Uh,
attempts to climb down.
A stone cliff face? Not really. A tree,
Oh, really?
maybe, but
Oh.
God damn it.
I mean, you could
Well.
put a rope down.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back.
Hey, where's your other friend? I think Ladan, was it?
Oh, where is she? Mysterious question mark, get the fuck out of here.
Mysterious question, you're not part of the party, get out of here.
Hey,
Other
it's
shit.
mysterious question mark. This cannot be undone.
Anyone need a lift?
Well, we need to go down. I don't have much rope left on me. Just about.
I can just jump down, and I
This
can
is
take
about
someone
really?
with me.
It's about 100 feet of a drop.
Oh yeah, feather falling. Could I hold on to Ladan as she falls down slowly?
So Featherfall has enough power to stop a single creature from falling. You'll take half damage. You'll still take fall damage. If you're like carrying Helios on your back, you'll fall slower, so I'll have the fall damage, but you will still. Featherfall isn't powerful enough to stop the weight of 2 creatures.
Hamsley,
Yeah.
what is the distance between the top cliff here and where we currently are? Like beneath this cliff.
This is about 20 feet.
Oh. I will go over here then, I guess, and just can we climb down like over here and then just walk the rest of the way down?
Yeah, this is about 30 feet.
Oh,
So yes,
sure.
you could drop down there and
Yeah.
will use my climb speed of 15 to take 2 turns to get down there, I guess.
all right.
I jump.
Okay.
Helios the same. Not jump, but
If you're gonna climb down Helios, I need you to make an athletics check because you do not specifically have a climb speed like Noel
I
does.
see.
Noelle's like a fucking
Um,
spider monkey. She can just swing.
Wait, okay. Could I?
Meow.
I can catch you.
Sounds good. I'll do athletics check. Let's go. -1.
Sounds good. I'm not gonna do that.
7.
Oh god.
All right, Helios, you begin to climb down, but the icy snow makes it very sort of difficult to get a good grip, and you end up slipping and falling and.
Can I do something? Can I use wait. Hamzy, wait. Chill. Hamzy. Wait. Can I do an acrobatics check to break my fall with a roll?
Oh, you rolled all right.
Can I?
You get there, buddy?
It.
Okay. I'm doing an
Man.
acrobatics check to break my fall with a roll.
I really hope you fail this so we can canonically have
16.
you fall down all this. Damn it.
16. All right. You land a bit hard and take 3 bludgeoning damage, but you're good.
And then with the rolling momentum, Helios is going to continue to roll down the stairs.
Oh, that would hurt your back
Whee!
so much.
Yeah, that would be so painful. Oh my god. Alright, and you make your way around.
Thanks for ruining the moment, Helios.
You could have had a nice comedic moment.
And a broken back.
No.
Helios dies at the bottom of the stairs after confronting everything that's happened to him. That's where his story ends.
Yeah. Would it be the first time I've killed a character with stairs?
Stop.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn into a bird. I don't wanna risk it. No thanks. So
All right.
eagle it is. Whee!
Easy peasy. All right. So the party saddles up. What is the marching order here? I'm assuming Proto is scouting ahead as a bird.
Eesh.
Helios will be in the
will
back.
look at stuff.
Pro will see a thing.
Classic.
Well, you have 2 horses, so I'm assuming there's some arrangement here. What I just need to know what that arrangement is.
Does someone want to ride, or does she want to shapeshift as well?
Noel will turn into an elk and walk along.
Helios will be on Dullen then. I guess or Gwydion, whatever Ladan prefers.
For
Yeah,
Dolan.
yeah, the warhorse will lead, I guess.
Helios will be in the back.
Alrighty. So, the party continues onward. I need Proto. Make a perception check with advantage, as you have the high ground.
Ooh.
What do your eagle eyes see?
Uh, 13.
13. All right.
Wait, was it at advantage?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
the
yeah,
other
you
one was
rolled it
11,
twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I am.
All right. So you continue your way through the crystalline forest, sort of more or less back the same way you came. With Proto being rather vigilant up top, you are able to spot some crystalline beasts and direct your party away from their path. With further travel, you are able to make it to the edge of the Viola Grove. Approximately where you had entered in a second time. Approximately where Moromir's grave lays.
Are we riding past it?
Yep. If you'd like to make a detour, it would be possible at this time. You're not immediately moving past it, but yes.
Helios would like to go past.
All right. And so you do. You find the grave relatively undisturbed, but for fresh snow that has fallen around it. The protection of the dome here prevents the wind from disrupting this small monument.
Helios is gonna adorn the grave with the flowers from the wizard's tower.
Oh.
I'm assuming this is your friend you had talked about?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago, but
The good
it's
doctor.
because of him that we're here in the first place.
I will simply give a bow to the grave in respect.
And then Helios, by this time, would he have fully attuned to the mask?
Yes.
Helios will don the mask.
What is the form you take?
Is there any limitations?
It needs to be vaguely the same size as you.
Okay.
It can be like slightly shorter or slightly higher, but it needs to basically be the same body type and shape as you, but you can change any other feature. You can change your clothes, your skin, your race, your, all that stuff.
I think Helios is going to kind of change his appearance to still represent that of a human male, but he's going to try and change the facial features as much as possible. So he's gonna give the eyes a slight tilt downwards. He's gonna change the eye color to brown. He's gonna change his hair to be simple, short brown hair. He's gonna give his nose just like a slight bend to the left, and he's gonna make his lips a little bigger, slightly more pouty, and then have slightly hairier eyebrows.
All right, sounds good.
Mm.
I'm assuming you change your clothes as well to not be the same, or
If possible, what clothes can can I change my clothes as well?
yeah. You
Okay.
can you're basically creating a full body image here.
I see. And then he's going to and the appearance is going to be that of a traditional wizard's gown from south of Skavir.
All right. Some simple robes, maybe brown, maybe a little poofier for the winter. Some
What are the most
ba-
common names in Skavir? Does Helios have like a history knowledge of that?
Sure. Skavarian names would be probably mostly dwarven inspired.
Mhm.
So let's fantasynamegenerator.com.
No, I've a better name actually. Helios is gonna name himself Tanju.
Amazing.
Good. A rather common and mundane name, but yes.
All right. From now on, refer to me as Tanju, just in case we ever run into.
A weirdly elven name, but you know, you could maybe pass as a half elf.
Okay, let's go. Does it change my voice at all?
No. It is purely a visual illusion.
Trying to go to a slightly deeper voice. Okay, let's go.
What the heck? All right, let's head out.
So, continuing northward, you reach the edge of the dome protecting the Viola Grove, and there is just a wall of fog and snow. You find yourselves at this precipice, where on one side it's calm, gentle snowfall, and the other side there is a torrent.
Is Puro able to fly through this kind of stuff? I guess can we even see her?
Well, Proto has not exited yet, unless you would like to have exited.
Not yet.
Assuming Proto is either circling above or landed next to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna land there for a moment. So what's the plan, guys? Or
Visibility is
yeah,
pretty low.
yeah, I can tell that to one person at a time. So I'm just like, do I just whisper that or like telepathically communicate that to like every person one by one? What's the plan, guys? What's the plan, guys? What's the plan?
Do any of you have any maybe sort of wild shape that can see well in the snow?
I do know of one creature that lives here. It could turn into like an Arctic weasel. They're apparently, they're kind of deadly, but I think they're kind of cute.
Wait, isn't that the thing that we killed?
Yeah,
No, don't mention that.
the giant snow otter, yes, is a native creature to this land.
I was referring to like the weasel that killed Tanju in the first game, but just an Arctic version of it.
Oh, you know what? I'll allow it.
Is there any reason in particular? Is it just wait, did you say it's like super snowy or something? Or
Yeah,
like
it's like
is
super-
there
it's like a
for this?
blizzard, right?
You guys are right at the precipice of where the protection of the Viola Grove ends, or the release of protection from the
okay.
storm. So there's like a wall of like fog and snow, and beyond the barrier, you can't see like a meter.
Oh, would I know if an Arctic weasel could like help in this situation?
Roll nature.
I'm terrible
Actually,
at that.
I also want to nudge Pro and see if her eagle eyes can see through any of this.
I have a nature of 1, so 10 plus 1, 11.
I mean,
You're
eagle
not
eyes-
aware of any special visibility properties of the Arctic weasel. This storm is not normal. It is not like even the typical winter storms are not this thick.
I'm
and
aware.
So it's unclear whether or not they would have an easier time navigating this.
We have a compass though, right?
You do have a compass.
I'm pretty sure the compass would probably be more useful than anything I could turn into.
then perhaps it's best we stick together. Have Ladan follow the compass northeast. No, northwest, I mean, northwest. And from there on, just try our best not to get separated and get through to Thrum's Arches.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, we could tie a rope from horse to horse so that we don't get separated.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was gonna have everyone roll survival checks so you guys wouldn't get separated. Clever girl.
I'm assuming our
h-
speed is going to be hindered here.
Absolutely.
with
Yeah.
Oh,
Ladan's
really?
survival modifier,
Oh, mine's just +3.
Pudo.
7.
Oh, Pudo, could you take the lead?
I mean, I'm a bird. I mean, can
Well,
I
are you
see it
gonna?
on one of the
I
on one of
thought
the
you're
horse?
gonna turn out of a bird.
But it's like, yeah, because the giant eagle does have a keen sight. I don't know if that could be
Oh, I
helpful.
see.
So I'm gonna get, yeah. I mean, but it's like sight thing, so it's like, is it really gonna be helpful? It would have been more useful if I had turned into a giant owl, because then I would have been having like keen hearing and sight.
Okay.
Well, the roaring of the wind is very loud, and the
Oh.
thick fog is
Never mind.
heavily obscuring.
Okay. Helios could take the lead then, and then Puro could be perched on top of him, I guess, trying to look out. But Helios with the compass is gonna try and lead the group.
Proto is bigger than you are.
Oh, never mind.
She's a giant. She's not an eagle. She's a giant eagle.
Oh, okay.
I will hang on to one of the horses and just walk alongside it.
All right. So Ladan, you are doing the thing with the rope, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll tie it from the saddle to saddle, I suppose. Yeah.
All right. And Helios is navigating
Yeah, with the compass.
with the compass. So I'm gonna have you roll survival flat.
Flat. Okay.
Yep. Technically with disadvantage because of the storm, but advantage because of the compass.
8.
8. Gotcha.
Wait, why didn't we
So,
have Kodo do this?
Oh, because
Yeah, I don't
Puro's in wild shape and she can't communicate with or use the compass because she's a bird.
True. True.
oh, Putter, are you going to attempt to fly through the storm?
No, I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, be on the horse's back. Or
You are
something.
too large to ride the horse
Oh, to
as a
goddamn.
giant eagle.
Okay, well, I don't want to get float away, so I guess I'm turning back then. Yeah.
Take guidance
Alright.
then.
Return to Puto.
Oh, I guess.
Yay, guidance time. Two, so that's 10.
10 total. All right. So as you guys breach the precipice of this barrier, you find yourselves immediately fighting to stay on your feet as the winds blow against you. You sort of have to like tilt yourselves into the wind in order to keep yourselves from being blown over. And although you
I
I think
have
all
you
to
got
have a
cut off.
source of warmth. Oh, sorry. What was the last thing you heard?
Although,
Most of you have magic items that protect you from the cold, correct?
Yes.
Is there anyone here who doesn't?
I don't, but I do have a blanket.
Well, this is some pretty extreme cold. But I will take the blanket into account on the DC.
Many thanks. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, did I even take any magic items when making this character? I don't think I did.
Yeah, didn't I send you the thing? I mean, maybe you didn't, but
What magic item did you give me?
No, I didn't give you any. I gave you the
I did-
system for
I
picking
did.
magic items, didn't I?
Oh yeah, no. Oh, you did originally when
there's
I
like
made
the-
more mirror.
The point buy system. Oh, well, you would have been subject to the same.
Oh yeah, I just don't.
Thing
I don't remember what that is.
So you get 4 points. Common is 1 point, uncommon 2, and rare is 4. So
Gotcha.
you can just buy magic items with that point buy system. And
I probably am not gonna buy something with heat anyway, so we can keep going. But I will look at magic items on D&D Beyond while we are
Yep.
doing this.
And you may. That is an appropriate retcon. All right. So, though most of you have magic items that protect you from the cold, the storm is still battering you. Small bits of ice are flung through the air like bullets. I need everyone to make Constitution saves. The people who are protected from the cold may make the save with advantage.
Ooh, 22.
17.
13. Just got 2 10s. Like, what the fuck?
18.
18. All right. So, Proto.
I died.
Wait. Oh, wait. You. Oh, I see what you did. Never mind. You just rolled twice and got 13 twice. That's
Yeah.
confusing me. So Frodo, as you're all pushing your way through this storm, sort of shielding your face from bits of flying debris, ice, chunks of snow, you're sort of shielding yourselves with whatever clothing you have, maybe the blankets or whatever. Helios, you try and sort of follow the compass, trudging through the snow that now comes almost up to your waist. As you're sort of slowly pushing through up these dunes of loose snow. As you're all battered, you're able to mostly protect yourself. But Proto, you get hit by a few stray chunks that seem to have like flown off of the mountain or got picked up from the ground, or it's unclear. Just out of the dense fog, you get struck by some chunks of ice and take 2 bludgeoning damage and 7 cold damage.
Yes. Kind of ironic, like me living here in the frozen wasteland IRL here, like minus 15 Celsius outside right now, and I'm just what the fuck? This is just my life.
Noelle, this is quite frigid for you. But you're able to hold your own. You've quite skillfully sort of bundled up in your blanket, making sure to sort of cover up all exposed skin, but for a small little hole so that you can see.
Always have
It's-
a blankie.
It is rough, and you can sort of begin to feel your legs that are deep, like waist deep in the snow now, sort of beginning to feel numb. They begin to get that warm feeling as you are losing feeling in your or losing sense in your legs.
Note to self: buy 2 blankets.
Blanket can only do so much because the blanket will get wet eventually.
Dang, you're right.
But you
Is
don't.
this you telling me I should do something about this? Let me show you. Let me check my
you-
spells.
You tell me. Your legs are going numb from the cold.
I mean, am I gonna have I'm confused what this is. Are you telling me I'll have disadvantage on like my next Constitution roll, or is this just flavor text?
I'm saying nothing's happened yet, but something is happening. The
So
negative repercussions of which are unknown.
did I fail the save?
No,
I'm just confused.
no, it's just bloody cold.
Oh,
And
okay.
because you don't have a magic item that protects you from the cold, you haven't had any immediate negative effects, but this will eventually wear you down.
Very okay. Makes sense.
So yes, you succeeded the save, and that's why you didn't take any damage or have any other immediate negative effects. But
Oh yeah, one thing. Would it help at all if I used Longstrider on the horses? Would we be any faster?
yes, you would.
Okay, I'm gonna
Does
use
Noah
it.
prestidigitation?
No. They have druid craft. Oh, I do have resistance. Which I guess I can use that whenever I need to make another save again.
I guess while we're traveling, Helios is gonna try and use prestidigitation. Is it possible on the blanket to keep it a little warmer in certain spots?
I don't know. Let's look at the specifics of prestidigitation here.
It does say you can warm 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
And so you may. So as you're sort of like pushing through here, Noel, you begin to feel surrounded by a subtle warmth. As you notice Helios maintaining a prestidigitation around you to slightly ease the frigid cold.
You really don't got to do that, but I appreciate it.
It's fine. It seems like you're lacking some sort of equipment for this cold. I wouldn't want you to get frostbite or anything.
I mean, I've lived out here a while. I think I should be fine.
Just play it safe for now.
Okay.
The party continues onward. I need you, due to the storm, to remake the survival check with advantage, because you do have the compass.
Go 23, baby.
All right, you are
What the
totally
fuck?
confident
Oh,
in where
wait,
you are going.
Oh,
Yeah, Helios is navigating.
oh, Helios.
But he rolled well anyway, so you're all good. And I also need everyone to remake Constitution saves here.
At advantage?
If you have the magic items that protect you from cold, yes, you make said rolls with advantage.
21.
18.
Can I cast resistance on myself?
What does resistance do?
It lets me add a 1d4 to any saving throw I have to make.
Then absolutely.
Damn.
It's the it's the guidance of saving throws.
Damn. Is that druid spell?
I think clerics can learn it too. But so can druids. But yeah, it's a druid spell. Ooh, nice. I got a max roll on that. That's a 14 plus 4, so another 18.
All right. As you guys trudge through the thick snow, it now comes up just above your waist. As you're sort of pushing through, leaving these large channels. It's really just the people in front and the horses that are pushing through the snow. Everyone else gets to sort of walk in the wake of these of these front runners here.
Can Noel do something to help with this?
You may. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Flaming Sphere in front of the horses to melt the snow away.
All right. In fact, this increases your rate of travel. Because the flaming sphere is sort of clearing a path now, it actually makes it a little bit easier for you guys to travel faster. So would you like to
Go.
describe your flaming spear? Spear?
I mean, it looks like a orb, maybe made of some kind of stone, but just ignited on fire. And it sort of just moves in front as Noelle sort of holds her hand out, guiding it forward. I just go wherever they tell me we need to go is where I'll move it to.
Orb.
Orb.
And in
A
fact,
flaming orb.
standing close to it is actually going to help relieve the cold for you.
I will do that too. I will run up to my little orb and be like, okay, you don't need to cast prestidigitation anymore.
Nice.
How long does the flaming sphere last?
Let me check. It lasts a minute.
Well, there's a solid minute there where you guys make some great progress.
I cast another one. I cast it 3 more times using all my
that's
second
3
level spell
minutes.
slots.
No, stop.
It's fine.
Damn, dedicated to the RP.
All right. And as you guys begin to push your way closer to the mountains, the winds here are slightly calmer as they batter against the mountainside, slowing themselves down, no longer out in the open snowfields. You guys find yourselves underneath a large, towering archway made of stone, windswept, and cut clean through.
Helios kind of looks up. Seems like we made it. Not too far now. We've already made it past the mountain, past through the forest. How much estimation of travel till Frockhold?
Make a survival check.
12.
You could probably make it there. It's gonna be about a day's worth of travel through Thrum's Arches, and maybe, depending on the route you take, maybe a day or 2 more to get to Frockhold. So approximately 3 to 4 days.
I
You
see.
estimate.
Pudo, if possible, could you cast Pass Without Trace? I just want to make sure that, not even if it isn't Saturn, ice giants either aren't anything to underestimate.
Sure.
You guys have been traveling for the good portion of a day now.
Oh, full.
So we should probably get some rest.
Wait, I think Gogi got cut off at that end there.
Yeah.
Wait, did
You got
say
cut
something?
off.
I must be having some weird connection issues. So you guys have been traveling for the better part of a day now. So it's getting quite late.
Okay. If that's the case, then he was gonna prepare a tiny hut of the Leoman kind.
Actually, how far into the day would you say? Or can we
I
tell?
mean, coming from the tower, you had to sort of go back down and around. It's probably like coming up late in the evening now.
All right.
You have low visibility here out in the snow flats, but the light is fading. You cannot tell where the sun is because you can't see the sun. But you can tell that your visibility is getting even worse. And what light was breaking through is not long for this world.
Let's take a rest here. We can use this time to, warm up our bodies. We don't want to go into this cold or wet. We can also take this time to try and dry our clothes if possible.
I mean,
Helios,
as long as we don't heat ourselves up, the snow isn't going to melt on the actual clothing.
Helios is gonna cast Lumen's Tiny Hut.
All right.
How
And
many
you
spell
have-
slots can I? How many spells can I copy per Nightwatch?
It takes an hour to copy a spell.
So that's 2 spells.
Maybe 4. Your
4
watch
spells.
is 4 hours. Yeah.
Helios is going to look towards Ladan, Puto, and Noel. This is a bit of a weird request, but I'd like to take first watch. I was thinking if you could pass me your spell books, it'd be a great time for me to write down and copy spells. Perhaps if someone takes watch with me, we could take this time to exchange our spell books and add new spells to our arsenal.
He says to everyone else who doesn't have a spell book.
No one
don't
has a spell
have
book?
A spell book. No.
I'm afraid you're the only wizard.
Oh fuck! Oh,
I have all of
shit.
mine memorized.
Fucking sword. Fucking
Yeah, I think I inherited all my magic.
fucking sorcerer. He just kind of starts seething a bit. It's fine.
These
No,
pieces of shit.
whatever.
Like a
it's-
natural born spellcasters.
Okay.
Didn't have to work for their spellcast.
Never mind. It's all right. Would sorcerers be able to copy wizard spells though?
Nope.
Or okay, that's out of the realm of expertise. Got it.
Again, sorcerers are born with it.
Right.
It's something that comes natural to them. It's not a born a wizard.
Yeah.
You're born a normal human, but sorcerers are born sorcerers.
Gotcha. All right. I guess Helios wants to take the time then to copy absorb elements, detect magic, featherfall, and yeah, the rest of Mormir's spellbook besides shield. Throughout these 4 hours.
Righto. So you all pile into the tiny hut.
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
I do not. I
do
go
you do?
outside of the hut and I dig a little hole in a bank of snow and I go to sleep there.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have you roll survival with advantage because presumably you've done this before.
Yes. Also, I found an item that I kind of like, even though I said I probably wouldn't pick up one of these, but I kind of like these ones. It's called the Boots of Winterlands.
Yeah.
They look like fuzzy boots, and I kind of want those.
I mean, sure.
Will you allow it? Even
I
though
will
they
allow
help
it.
me with cold stuff, and I haven't been doing that.
I mean, if
Alright.
it's within Boots of Winterland are uncommon, so yes. That's 2 of your points, and you can have those.
Nice. I'll figure out what the other 2 are in a second. Alright, cool. So survival?
Yeah, with advantage, because this is,
Okay.
I'm assuming, something you've done before.
Is this a saving throw?
No, survival check.
Oh, survival check. Dang it.
Yeah.
I need guidance for that one.
But are you gonna help your fellow druid make a hut, a little home?
No.
I didn't ask for help.
All right, never mind.
Alrighty. That is a... What's my survival? Whatever that is. +8. So 17 plus 8. I don't know what that is. I can't do
25.
quick math.
I can
25,
tell
thank
you it's enough. More than enough. So you make almost like a makeshift igloo like structure.
Yes.
Rather proficiently too. Sort of like dug down almost like a snow fox's burrow. You sort of like pack in the sides and create a nice little shelter
All
for
up.
yourself.
How much money does it cost to copy 4 level 1 spells? I think.
200 gold. It's 50 each.
And I add spellbook.
Mhm.
Detect magic.
So as you guys are sort of setting up here, and Noelle is like building her little igloo separate from the tiny hut, and you guys are sort of figuring out your bedroll arrangement inside here. I need you all to make a perception check.
Would Helios be perceiving?
No, you're busy. In fact, I'd argue that Noelle's pretty busy as well.
Yeah, I ain't
So,
looking.
Ladan, Proto...
Woo.
Yeah, basically just Ladan and Proto make perception checks.
Finally, Ladan, go off.
Natural 20. Let's go.
Ladan
Let's
finds a
go.
pair of glasses buried in the snow. They happen to be her exact prescription.
Let's go.
No.
I could see for once.
Mm-hmm. So as you're setting up your camp here, you see deeper into Thrum's arches 2 figures obscured by the blizzard moving towards the party.
Are they regular sized or humanoid?
You got a natural 20, so yeah, they are definitely humanoid.
How far out they just say?
Well, again, natural 20. So they're about 100 feet out. You can just barely see their sort of their silhouettes against the blizzard.
Oh, so they're coming from the east.
They're
or
coming
northeast.
from from inside of Thrum's arches.
Oh, from
towards
inside.
you
Okay.
guys. Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, they're coming eastward from the west.
All right, I'm gonna kind of tap Pro. Well, I assume Pro's not in animal form.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tap her before putting out the 2 approaching figures, and then afterwards I'll mount Gwydion and then kind of gallop over towards their direction.
Alrighty.
Would
Kaira,
Helios notice?
I need you to make a perception check.
Who?
Kaira.
Kaira, you know,
You know, Kaira.
Oh.
this path be undone.
What the heck?
Eight. Cool. So you are currently searching for a good place to hunker down for the evening. Your journey has been long in the past day. However, in the distance, a large creature begins burrowing through the fog. It appears to be twice the size of the average humanoid and quite long. This creature is coming at you at a very high speed.
Oh, hey, Dara.
Huh?
Can you do
No.
something?
What?
What is it?
Something appears to be approaching us.
Where? I don't see anything.
It is
You
at
don't-
this moment
let
that
me
the
see.
creature is now like coming super close and breaking through the fog. What do you do?
I mean, I would get into a defensive stance and brace myself if it's charging me. So draw my weapon and in a defensive stance, preparing for impact, I guess.
All right.
What does the animal look like?
Roll a nature check.
$12.
It's definitely a centaur.
Oh god.
Either that or a person on a horse.
I can't believe he's about to die.
And after giving it a second thought, it's more likely a person on a horse.
I'm gonna shapeshift into a gorilla.
Oh, okay.
Wait, into a what?
Gorilla.
A gorilla.
Gorilla.
Ladan, as you approach, one of the humanoid figures grows in size into a large, bulky creature. And as you get close enough that you can see these people, this is where I would have you two describe your characters, but Nate, describe your character, and Neko, describe a gorilla. Describe Donkey Kong.
All right.
It's big and blue.
A blue gorilla.
Yeah.
All right. My character. Well, I guess I'm in a defensive stance and kind of scared. So she's a water genasi. She has silver hair, or it's like white hair, so with like silverish / turquoise hues, I guess. She's wearing dark, like leather cloak type thing that's not hooded. She has a crossbow is the weapon she's using. Actually 2 crossbows. Yeah, she's pretty slender, not too tall, actually fairly short to medium height. I think that's her skin is like turquoise, like a turquoise, pale turquoise color. Also, she has golden eyes. And she has like beside from being scared and in a defensive posture at the moment, she has a pretty like soft face. It's like soft and calming face, like in general.
Yeah. I'm Monkey.
Monkey.
Nice.
How tall is this gorilla?
This is like a full-sized silverback.
I'm gonna
Looking at it's.
cast thaumaturgy and make the gorilla very like a gorilla roar.
All right, so you create a thunderous boom from emanating from the gorilla as it sort of stands up posturing. I need you roll an intimidation check there, Kaira.
Ooh, 17. 19.
All right, Ladan.
Let's go.
As you approach this giant blue gorilla, your horse sort of gets spooked and reels back as a thundering noise comes from it. It beats its chest, and you get thrown off of your horse onto the ground.
How far would this noise travel?
Quite far. You guys hear it too, and you hear the horse go sort of yelp and reel back.
Okay.
What was that?
When I see her falling,
Helios, I guess without hesitation, I'm gonna stop copying spells, cast
Sorry, my
Do I
headset
know
just
the-
died.
do I know the approximate location of where the roar is from?
Well, actually, the storm's quite thick. Roll a perception check.
18.
Yeah, you are able to locate this.
well,
How many meters approximately?
You're not able to get a distance with sound. You can sort of get a direction, but the roaring winds make it difficult to tell exactly how far that is.
Let's see. Okay. Helios is then going to haste himself blade song and rush towards it with a dash.
I'm gonna follow him and turn into a polar bear. Classic.
All right,
Do I see Ladon falling?
you do.
I unshapeshift and go help her.
So is it close
All
enough to
right.
actually see person, or is it like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
silhouette
yeah.
type thing?
You can see her now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run over to it then.
All right, Helios and Proto, as you run up on Ladan, you see two humanoids sort of kneeling down next to her as she sort of like holds her head after being thrown off of her horse.
Oh, okay. To intentionally try and miss, Helios is gonna yell at them to get away from her, and then cast a fireball.
All right,
But
make an
like
attack
with the
roll.
intention to not hit, to intimidate.
Make an attack roll.
10.
You missed the ground.
Bruh.
But no, easy enough. You're able to sort of launch a firebolt and it sort of like strikes the ground. Like a few embers sort of like catch up and it gets your guys' attention.
Helios is gonna get as close as he can, and is
Who
gonna
goes there?
stance up.
I'm just gonna say friend.
Huh?
In common?
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna say friend, and then I'll say friend or foe, like or
I didn't
something. I
know you was
guess.
killed.
Yeah.
Helios away from the action now.
Away from the action? What do you mean?
Yeah. Or I might like right beside them.
Yeah, you've come up on them.
Helios is going to brandish his warhammer. In this case, warriors, state your names.
My name is Naidara.
My name
What-
is Tarachu. Oh, you go.
No, you go ahead.
I think this is all happening in character as well.
Can I want to attempt to crap. Ladan still on the ground? And we're like kneeling over is what you said? Is that the current scene?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll I don't know if she's damaged or not, but I'm still gonna cast I'm gonna try to heal her while I'm saying my name is Naidara, and then I don't even know if she's weakened or anything, but what should I cast? I
Well,
guess
then a stranger is casting a spell at you while you're
it's like
I'm gonna kind of reach out with my right hand and just kind of clasp
okay, I'll stop then.
the
I don't
arm.
want to. I'm just trying to help.
State your piece. Why are you here?
We were just traveling through the storm, and we're looking for we're looking for people. Or right now we're
Oh.
looking for shelter, I guess.
And who are you looking for?
We're looking
And,
for healers.
While we're talking, I'm going to be setting up.
Sure, I'll stand up.
Healers?
Yes, we're in dire need of healers. Or what?
When Helios, do a perception
me.
check.
Hamsley, would that be this exact thing? I don't know if I'm saying that.
I
I
mean,
don't.
You guys were dispatched to try and find aid for the plague.
Right. Okay, yeah. So pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah. That's a way of putting it. Looking for healers.
Healers. Helios is gonna survey the two women in front of him. Are they hurt at all?
Am I hurt at all?
They've encountered a few monsters on their way here, but they're looking all right. No grievous wounds or anything that you notice on them.
Helios is gonna say, healers. You don't look too bad yourself. Healers for who exactly?
I look to Kaira and I say, it's not for us, it's for the place that we're coming from in Frockhold.
Rockhold. Helios kind of.
Yeah, we were hired by Lord Harvard Thunderfist.
Helios kind of lifts
You know
out a
that-
sigh, then kind of relaxes his posture.
I would be glad to tell you more information. Do you happen to have shelter nearby? It's pretty dangerous out right now.
Is Ladan back up?
Yeah.
Helios gonna look towards Ladan and Pudo.
Sorry about that, mate.
Pudo, Ladan.
If they're from Frockhold, then they're most likely here because of the plague.
If I heard
This
that, then
is,
I would just say yes. That's definitely the case.
Though this is somewhat, this is news to you guys. You didn't have any idea that anyone on the outside even knew what was happening.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I would be surprised when Ladan mentions the plague. So I'm like, yeah, that's it. How would you know about the plague?
I guess Helios will say, "Here,
Nobody
we
heard
have
you
a
there,
shelter."
Nate. Your mic didn't pick you up.
Oh, it didn't?
No, it didn't when you said all that just now.
The Discord's being weird. It's like cutting people
Yeah.
out left and right.
Oh, I just said, how
Helios
would you
is
guys
going
know about
to-
the plague? Sorry. Keep cutting you off.
Helios in character. Sorry.
That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's like a delay right now, so I don't think I keep talking over people on accident. But yeah, I was when Ladan mentioned the plague, I just said that how would you know about the plague?
It seems like we have a lot. Oh, Dan?
I'll just mention we were hired to bring a remedy or a cure to the plague down from, what was it called?
Gavir.
Gavir is where you set off from.
Skivier, yes.
Would we have heard anything about anything like that? Probably not, right?
No, you had no idea a relief mission was on the way.
Wow, that is great and surprising news.
What about me?
No, like neither of you knew that there was any sort of relief mission on the way. Like, you guys were almost leaving under the assumption that you guys were like the last hope. Like, everyone was dying. This is like a long shot, like Hail Mary
I
to
see, I
go
see.
try and
Hey,
find
what's up?
help.
Helios is gonna motion back towards where he came from. Sorry about that rude introduction. Here, we have shelter back down there. Let's talk over there. It'll be nicer than standing in the snow.
Okay. No need to be sorry.
Oh,
That
thank
was
goodness I'm knackered.
yeah. That was our fault mainly. You kind of surprised us with your friend here, the pointing towards the horse.
That was pretty fun, though.
I'm gonna go calm down Gwydion.
Yeah. No, he's fine now. He just got spooked by a gorilla coming out of nowhere and having a thunderous noise emanate from it.
All right.
Man, you guys really are a shoot first, ask questions later kind of people, huh? I say looking at Poro, Ladan, and Helios.
Well, you never know. These split decisions can mean life or death.
Yeah, but you know, life and death for other people, not just yourself.
Shut up, Brad.
Excuse you, Bear.
Wait, only Noel heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why I said out loud, shut up, Bear.
Hmm.
Wait, is there a bear here?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
There's currently a polar bear traveling with them.
Would I know that it's a druid being a bear?
Roll. Roll
But I know
nature.
it's a druid being a bear.
I wish it was just a bear. This one talks too much.
I rolled a 6.
24.
So being more acutely aware of wild shape there, Kaira, and sort of knowing the mannerisms of a natural bear versus a wild-shaped bear, you're pretty confident this is a wild-shaped bear just by the way it acts, like around people and like its own mannerisms and personality. It's very much unlike a wild bear, or even a tamed bear, for that matter.
So what's your name, little fella?
That's a big fella.
It's a very big fella.
I was a gorilla.
Fair.
Oh yeah.
Aren't bears bigger than gorillas?
Especially polar bears, because they're like way bigger bears.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, it's still a big fella.
Yeah.
But you can call her a little fella if you want. You can be condescending. Does Bear respond?
What the?
That's oddly specific meme. Go
I'm gonna
he.
turn into a panda bear.
More bears.
No, this is a
Turn
bear
into a
you've
panda
never.
bear.
What?
Discord
Yeah,
being
it cut.
Discord.
Oh, did it cut out?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Nella, you see Kaira in front of you shift into a large, well, not too large, but a black and white bear, which is a kind of bear you've never seen before. So new bear acquired.
Stay in your lane, bitch.
Oh shit, new bear just dropped.
Wow, okay.
That's what I'm saying. This bear's rude as hell.
I go to bed. Goodbye.
Are we just following Helios to the thingy or whatever too
I
at
will
the same
follow.
time?
Yeah. So you guys make your way to a small encampment, a tiny hut, and a little igloo.
Ignore the igloo. We have a strange little creature sleeping there.
What the fuck is with you guys today?
Wow.
You know, we could have split ways. I don't really understand where this is coming from. You're the one who suggested going the route where you're gonna get your head cut off. I was suggesting going a route where that didn't happen.
He just kind of ignores Noel for a bit. Anyways,
What the fuck?
Hey, go into my igloo.
You guys are so hostile
Wow.
today.
make yourself comfortable.
How
But
big is the hut?
it's 10
it's-
foot, I think.
10-foot radius, I want to say. So it is big enough for everyone.
And 2 bears fit in it.
Probably not.
Wow, rude.
Okay, I'll turn back.
Well, this is a quaint little place you have here.
It makes do in this weather. But one thing, on your way here, have you seen a man, a large man with golden long hair, split into braids, wielding war axe?
I don't know, Hamsley,
What
did
are
we
the
see
ice
Super
giants that
Saiyan
matter?
3 Goku anywhere?
No. But roll history for me.
Oh,
15.
big.
Ah.
Oh.
15. You'd have not encountered this individual in your times here in Chivarel. You have not seen this person.
What about ice giants? Since it was mentioned.
The only ice giants, and you have seen ice giants. They were on top of the plateaus of Thrum's Arches. Briefly, as you were journeying yesterday, in fact, they spotted you, but proceeded to do nothing. They watched you for maybe a little bit, but then lost interest.
Helios, first about to pull off the mask, decides not to, puts his hand down, and reaches out his arm in a handshake. Says, "My name's Tanju. It's nice to meet you."
Are
all
you
right.
Tanju?
Oh God, you would know him.
That's why I thought
You
this
look
was so
kinda
funny.
different.
Sorry, I think you had me mistaken for someone else.
Oh, okay.
It's a relative.
Yeah, because the Tanju I knew was like a little half-elf fella.
Sorry, must be the wrong person. Anyways,
But hello, mate.
Me?
My name's Kaira.
oh yes, Kaira.
My name is Naidara.
Naidara.
What is all of your names, or what you said you were hired on an expedition for helping with the plague? And is there anything else you could tell? Like, where did you all come from exactly, or how did you get together?
We originally came from the south. Our first mission was in Skavir, helping out with the relief effort. And afterwards, we figured out that the plague had spread to Skavirs. Thankfully, we managed to find a cure in Kolova. So, tasked with this mission, we're heading up north to see if we can give the medicine to save the people of Froghold.
That is amazing. That's very kind of you all.
Oh, thank goodness we don't have to go back.
Go back.
Come on, don't
Into
say
the
something like that. Oh, I think I misunderstood what you meant.
Well, you certainly don't need to go all the way to Anchorfall, that's for sure. Which is where you're headed.
Yeah.
Can you tell me of the path you took to get here? Perhaps we can trace back your route and get back to Froghold as quickly as possible.
Oh wait, did we ever? I don't. Okay, so when I asked you the question, did we ever? I think we skipped ahead without. I guess we just assumed that we answered the whole. Did we see Super Saiyan 3 Goku and giants? Right. So I didn't need to explain it. But anyways, yeah. What would the path we have taken been?
So, leaving Froghold, you went down this way. Came up to Barrier Bay. Went across Barrier Bay, as both of you have means of swimming very easily. You being a water genasi and Kaira being able to wild shape into whichever friendly fish creature you would like to be. Whale, dolphin,
Fish.
your pick. Anyway,
Um,
then you came through Thrum's Arches and are now here.
All right, so I pull out. I guess I have a map or something. I pull it out with the route on it, and I mark some spots of like points of interest. I put frost giants we seen here. They didn't care about us. We crossed Barria Bay here. Blah blah blah. How long did it take us to do this? Actually, this travel to get to this point?
That was about 2.5 days. You left like halfway through the day, and yeah, about 2.5 days of travel.
Okay, and has the storm gotten worse since we've, or has it been the same?
It's been pretty consistently bad, but I would say yes, it has gotten worse overall.
Okay, yeah.
But
So
it was already pretty bad when you left.
All right, that's what I'll say then. I'll say yeah, that's our path. It took us 2.5 days, but I think the storm is picking up.
Hmm.
Well, all right then.
Does anyone have a cup of tea?
Sorry, I don't think I have anything of the sort on me. I could heat up some water if you'd like, but that's the closest.
Bloody hell, I want some more.
I can make your tea.
Wait, I can just do it on my own. I will cast plant growth.
All right.
I want to make some tea.
And so you do. Placing your hand on the ground. Or sorry, if you want to describe it, you can go ahead. I don't know why I'm doing this for you.
Okay,
No, yes.
I will place my hand on the ground, and some vines will show up, and some few tea leaves will just grow, and I'll pick them off.
And there you go.
Do you all have food and nourishment?
So we should be good for now.
Would you guys
We all
like
have
some?
our rations stored with us.
No one fancies a cup of tea with me?
He just kind of nods. No, not nods. He kind of turns his head. He's like, I think I'm good.
I'll grab some tea.
Okay.
What about you, little bear?
I'm
Oh,
sleeping.
shoo. Oh, shoo.
Very well.
Okay, I'll have some tea with you.
Okay.
Ledan's trusting.
Oh gosh, what's that sound?
Voice crack.
Actually, Helios is gonna request one cup of tea, but he's not gonna drink it. He's gonna hold the tea and walk towards Noel's little igloo. Kind of say, "Hello, Noel. It seems like the guests had brought some tea. We were wondering if you wanted any."
I will go out my little igloo and look up. This is from them?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Helios places in her hand the cup of.
I go back in my igloo.
All right.
Wait, just so I get
And,
this.
as,
Oh, sorry.
As Noel kind of goes back inside, he says, "Don't stay too cold in there. You can always come back if it gets too cold." And
Keep that
walks
in
back to the
mind.
hut.
I will drink the tea.
It's a big good tea.
Roll for flavor.
Very,
Roll
very
for flavor.
exceptionally fresh ingredients.
Mmm.
Wait, so there's a hut, and then beside the hut there's an igloo, so it's like two structures,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, a little tiny sort of dugout igloo.
Okay, and then do we
I
even
mean,
know?
I'm using the
Fine.
term igloo quite loosely here. It's
Yeah,
not
snow
like
house.
methodical bricks or whatever, but it's like a hut made from snow.
Mm-hmm. And was Noel ever come out of the igloo, or do we even know there's a person in there? I don't know.
You watch some hands come out and grab a cup of tea, but other than that,
But she didn't like come to when
She
we
was
went
there
out, right?
at the initial
Okay,
excursion. I
okay.
think.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh, wait,
I
was
wasn't
she?
sure.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
She made a comment about how this party she's traveling with is a very, like, action first, think later.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so you did see her, and she went back
Alright,
into her little igloo. So go on.
So are you all not really that close knit?
Noel has just been traveling us for about a day for now. Me, Pro, Ledan, we started this adventure together. We had another comrade with us, but along the way he passed. He was kind of sad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Sadly.
that. How long ago did that happen?
About a couple days ago. It was still pretty fresh in my mind.
Well, so that's probably still a fresh thing on you. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Anyways, Helios kind of dusts off his clothes, gets back to a comfortable position. We're taking night watch right now. I'll be taking this time to copy down some spells. Feel free to take a watch with me or rest up. You both seem pretty tired.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Do any of you need any medical treatment or anything? I'm not a doctor, but I do my best.
I think we're fine for now. Actually, Noel seemed to be Noel seemed to be pretty exposed to the cold during our journey here. If you want to check up on her, I'm not sure if she'd let you, but she might at least appreciate the act.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'm gonna go to the
I'll
igloo.
at the table.
What was that?
Wow.
I will fall asleep at the table with my head down.
Holy
So after
shit, they
being like-
conjured a table?
I imagine she has like a small little tea set that she like has with her that she can, you know, brew in, and it has like a little, very small kneeling table. I like to think that like very shortly after being like, no, I don't need to rest, she just immediately just like falls over on her side. All right, go ahead, Nate.
I'm going to approach the igloo and be like, hello?
I will pop my head out. Hello.
Well, how big is this igloo? Is it like something you can go inside, or just or not igloo, little hut? It's just like a singular person thing, right?
Yeah, it's about
Okay.
big enough for 1.5 people.
Okay. I just thought I would introduce myself. My name is Naidara. Who might you be?
My name's Noel Vox. It's nice to meet you, Naidara. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you as well. I heard that you're a new traveling partner with this group here that and I was just wondering what brought you out here? If they were hired to are you just trying to get to Frockhold as well?
I will come out of my little igloo. I'm heading to Frockholm because I'm looking to see if anyone there might know what's going on with all this weather, and I'm also looking for somebody. But this is kind of of more importance. She sort of gestures around to the awful blizzard around us. It's not very natural for this time of year or ever, really.
Yeah, so I've heard. It's been like this since I've been here, but do you need any treatment or food?
Hold on, let me see if I have food. I think I do. I do have some food, actually. But, I will look at you. Can I check this person out?
Yeah, of course.
Want to know their vibe. Specifically, do they present themselves, or do I think they, like, kind of look like an adventurer?
I don't know. Naidara? How would you describe yourself?
Right now she looks just very caring. Not really a rugged adventurer type.
Are you an adventurer? You don't look like an adventurer.
I tend to, well, I've been an adventurer lately. But yeah, normally I would like to just, stay at home and help my friends and family with what's needed. And in this case, I would like to help the people of Frockhold. So that's kind of why I'm adventuring. We're kind of losing hope because I had been there for a while and I wasn't able to treat them. So
Insight check.
All right, roll insight.
You lying through your teeth? Where's my stat sheet? That is a 10 plus 8, 18.
Well, Naidara,
I'm not
this is
lying.
player versus player. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm out here trying to help them at least get there. They sort of helped save me when I was in trouble, so I'm sort of trying to return the favor. It just, I guess, sort of happens that it works out. We're both heading to Frockholm. I was in the cold a lot. I mean, I feel fine. I don't know if you see anything wrong with me. I feel fine.
I will look at her as best as I can without getting too close, I guess, to see if she looks like she might have any issues.
Make a medicine check.
Yeah, medicine check. Okay. Not that good. 7.
She looks more or less fine.
Okay. It seems to me that you're in good health for or as good of health as you can be out in this storm. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. I was trying to make sure everyone is okay. But yeah, if there's anything you need, just let me know.
Sure thing, I will. I appreciate you checking on me.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Before I go back into the others, I want to do something. I want to, because it's already late, right?
Yeah, it's quite late.
Yeah. So I want to, cast a spell. Let's see. Or how do I do this? Let me read this really quick. Sorry.
What are you casting here?
I'm trying to just see if this spell it can be undone or not.
Which one?
Glyph of warding.
Our kill.
Yeah. I mean, it can it be undone? Yeah, of course it can.
Okay.
But it needs to be dispelled.
I see. So if I kind of wanted to put this as like a protective type of thing, I wouldn't be able to do it without dispel magic or something.
Yeah,
If I wanted to
as
pick it up later.
protective as a landmine can be.
Yeah, I guess it's not worth it. Okay, I'll just go back in to everyone else then.
I would also remind you that this is an expensive spell to cast.
Yeah, I know. I knew that much. I just didn't realize how I was just.
But
It's a lot of text here, so.
Yeah, once you cast it, it's inscribed there, and it can't be disrupted unless specifically dispelled.
Okay.
But it's also mostly invisible.
I think you guys should mostly be fine if you're inside of the bubble.
But you could put a landmine down just outside the bubble. That would be funny.
That would be funny.
I have a question. With the staff I got, staff of adornment, could I pick up a glyph and just throw it at people?
No, the glyph would be marked into the ground. He's like making a magic circle on the ground.
Oh, what if he puts it on like an object? But is it too big?
It would be quite the magic circle is what is it? In diameter?
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big magic circle.
Wait. It says
also a
if you
landmine.
place an object weighing no more than 1 pound. So if it was like a really large piece of paper.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the paper and just fling a glyph of warning at someone?
in theory. The yes.
I don't know if it would
That's
retain the shape though. Okay, just
I
like
mean,
flinging it around.
if I suppose it is theoretically possible that, yeah, like if the glyph is disrupted, it activates, right? So if the paper were to fold or bend in any way, then you'd activate the landmine.
Nice.
Trials will need to be conducted
Mhm.
to see
But-
if this works.
But you might be cooking. Maybe if you got some construction paper or something, it's a little less flimsy. Poster board.
Apologies again. What was your name again?
Naidara?
Naidara. Were you the one who made the tea?
No, that was Kaira. She likes tea.
Okay, thank you. And I will go back into my hut.
I'll also go back into hut.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do this evening?
Sleep.
Let's decide which order.
Helios to be first to inscribe the spells.
Well, in that case, you're not taking watch. You're completely focused on learning these
Yeah.
spells.
Completely focused.
So is there anyone actually taking first watch, or...
Uh,
Not me, I'm asleep.
I think everyone else already asleep?
Yeah, Frodo's already
Kaira.
asleep. I think Noel's going to sleep. So I guess it falls to you, Ladan.
I can help with watch if needed.
I'm gonna tap Helios and tell him to wake me up for second watch.
Sounds good. And then I guess Naidara, I guess you could take watch with me if you like.
Yeah, sure thing. Anything to help.
Okay. I guess first watch is Naidara and Helios. Second watch will be Ladan, and then Ladan can wake up Pro after.
As is tradition.
If she dares.
Wake the sleeping beast. Alright. So, Naidara, make a perception check for me.
All right. That is 21.
So, it is tough to see through these thick winds, but luckily, the area within Thrum's Arches is a little more temperate, as the winds struggle to move through the more sort of complex terrain here. It gets slowed down, and thus isn't quite as bad as out in the snow flats here. You stay vigilant, looking around and making sure that nothing is coming up on the party. In the distance, inside Thrum's Arches, though, you do see some movement. Heavily obscured. Decently large creatures, but they don't appear to be leaving the area of Thrum's Arches. Throughout your watch as well, you are periodically distracted by the failed casting of various different spells. As you see Helios frantically taking notes out of a book and sort of transcribing them into a different book, and then attempting sort of small little magic incantations with varying success.
So am I outside during the watch, or am I just kind of like peeking from inside?
It would probably make more sense for you to stay inside, unless you would like to be outside.
No. And the figures, you said they appeared outside of Thurm's Arches and they were just kind of chilling. They're not like, they don't seem to be coming or anything.
No,
like
no,
that.
no, no. They were within the area of Thrum's Arches.
Oh, okay.
They're moving sort of perpendicular, almost like across the canyon.
So it's not really of that much concern to me. But I guess I'll look towards Helios. Are we in talking distance? I guess we are, right?
Yeah, you're both inside the dome.
Okay. It's hard for me to picture how big this dome is. But anyways.
It's big enough for about like 8 people to
Okay.
be in.
So it's an 8-person
By the way,
tent.
you
got
know
it.
me as Tanju, not Helios right now.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forget. Good thing you told me that because I was about to say your name. So Tanju, was it?
Yes.
Are you a man of faith?
No, I don't believe in any gods.
How come?
How come?
Yeah.
I don't think I've really given it any thought. I guess if it comes down to it. Oh no. But why is that? Why do you ask?
I don't know. I see you're trying your best at your craft there, and in my experience, my God, seems to bless me and make things like that much easier. And I don't know. I just see positive sides to, if you're trying to achieve something, it could be a light in the darkness type of thing.
Helios kind of pauses, looking down, and looks back up to Naidara. I think for my entire life, I've been jealous of the gifts that people have been bestowed, whether it be by the luck of fate or through some god of some sort. But I'm determined to become stronger on my own. As he continues to practice spellcasting. That's how it's been for the last couple years, and I don't see it changing.
I just kind of listen and turn back and look towards the Thrum's Arches again.
But Helios says, I know that there's only so much I can. If I could find some way to get stronger, or to find some sort of, I guess, some sort of amazing abilities from somewhere else, it's not like I'd be totally against it though. In this world, you need everything that you can get. Cruel.
That is very true.
Naidara, what kind of god do you worship?
Oh my God.
Yes. Oh my god.
Do you know of the god Pelor?
Can I roll history or arcana?
Roll religion.
Oh, religion. I'm pretty good. Never mind. 10.
Well, you have heard the name Pelor before. He's not an uncommon god. Pelor is a good aligned god, and so it's not typically taboo to worship him or anything like that. He's typically known as, well, actually, I suppose you don't know a whole lot about him. You just know that he's a good aligned god, and you've heard the name before. So
Would I
it's
know
not
any
anything
of his stories or any of like the gospels preaching like an act or deed he's done?
You wouldn't, but you're right next to someone who might.
I think I've heard of him before. Sorry, but he's not my area of expertise. But I'm pretty sure throughout Anchorfall, I might have heard him once or twice. What kind of god is he?
Oh, he's a very benevolent god. Whenever you're lost in the darkness, he'll always lead the way. That is why they call him the Shining One, after all.
Shining one. Helios just kind of just quietly contemplates for a bit while going back to casting spells. I see. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course. If you would ever like to join me in a prayer, just let me know.
Helios laughs. I think I'm good for now.
Alright, I continue with my watch.
Alright. Other than those figures which you had previously spotted, your watch ends without incident.
And I learned more spells. Let's go.
Kaira, you may awaken, as you only require 4 hours in order to get a long rest.
I will put my head up in my makeshift vine table.
Immediately pop up.
What time is it?
Did she wake up to Helios and Naidara about to go to sleep?
Yep, you guys are just sort of finishing up your watch, and Kaira just pops her head up.
Oh,
Invisible.
well, we're headed to bed. I'm not sure what you're gonna do, but Ladan will be going on watch. You can spend some time with her if you want, or you can just go back to sleep, I guess.
Sure. Who's that?
Helios goes and wakes up Ladan.
Wait, up.
You have arisen, Ladan.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, I am me.
What's your name again?
I am the dad. And
Well,
what's
hi,
your name?
Ladan. The name's Kaira.
Kaira. Nice to meet you.
Sorry about that kerfuffle we had earlier.
Yes, what was that creature? I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
Oh, you mean that giant blue gorilla?
Yes, that creature.
Monkey.
But I know what a monkey is.
Yeah, you know what a monkey is, but yeah, that's true. You probably never have seen a full-blown gorilla before. They're not from the
Well, I'm
places
not
you've been.
actually from Rockhold, you know.
Oh, where are you from then?
I was just hired
You were
from
stuck there?
Etor, a southern continent.
And what brought you all the way up here?
I believe Rockhold needed my services to perform medical procedures, and sadly, I wasn't able to do so. So now I'm searching for you guys. Apparently, you guys have a cure.
Oh, did you head out to Frockhold via boat the first time then?
Oh yeah,
Oh. I didn't realize that this issue went that far back.
tell me about it. It's been a month.
And while this is happening, I'm just looking out.
Yes, what? I think you cut out there. We lost you.
I was walking to the entrance of the hut and just kind of watching outside while we're talking.
Oh, the tiny hut doesn't have an entrance. The tiny hut is a
I will
dome
follow.
that you can pass through.
Oh, okay.
Now, who's this little
I
fella?
can see outside though.
Wait. Sorry, you both spoke at the same time. What was that?
Okay, I'll go first. But we can see outside the hut though, right?
Yeah. The hut is like almost completely transparent.
Right. Then yeah, I'll just sit at the edge and watch northwestwards toward the arches.
And then what was that, Neko? I missed it.
And I will say, who's this little fella?
Which little fella?
Which little fella?
The one in the hut.
What, the bear?
No, the little igloo next door.
Oh, I see. She joined us recently. I must admit, I don't know much about her.
Her little hut is pretty cute.
It is, isn't it?
God, you remind me of my sister. Ugh. Sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
So, nice day we're having, right?
Nice weather.
Oh yeah,
Man, the
Great
weather is sure
weather.
is great.
yeah. All the snow and ice.
Why did you
Riveting
decide to open the door?
Actually,
All right.
I forgot about this, but
I'm
are
just
the
gonna go back in.
are the horses outside?
No, they're the hut is like bigger than I think you guys think. It's big enough to sort of fit the whole party in.
Oh, okay.
Although you are getting a little tightly packed because you have a bear and 2 horses, but it's still big enough to hold you all. It's just a bit of a tight squeeze.
So, are you guys friends or something?
I assume she means what?
I'm talking to you.
Yes, but wait, what are you asking about? Friends with who?
You people.
Yes.
You know the party that you're following?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Your words are confusing me.
She is like Kaira.
Yes, I suppose. Yes, I think, especially our core group, I would call friends, and even you people.
Well, mate, I'm gonna be your friend too. Let's go on a journey together.
Mm-hmm.
You guys still haven't sure, right? I don't want to go back and heal everyone again for a whole month.
This is a very funny interaction.
Yes, we do have a way of transporting the cure to us, but that's all I'll say for now.
What?
Hmm?
What do you mean?
We have a way of transporting the cure, but the cure itself is not on us, technically.
Oh my goodness. What are you guys doing?
Our best.
Alright, I'll go with that.
And I'm gonna.
I'll do our best to transport all you guys.
Of course, your help is appreciated. And during this watch, I'm going to periodically step
No
outside
problem, mate.
and kind of circle the hut and the igloo.
I'm gonna slowly go back inside and look at her from the window.
Guys, it's a transparent dome.
Yeah.
It's no window. The whole thing is a window.
No. There is now a specific area that is designated as window.
My fine is a window. There.
Okay.
I think they should rename this spell.
The glass dome.
Lumen's tiny
fucking dome.
invisible dome.
Oh dear. Alright. Make perception checks for me.
That's
15.
16.
Alright. It would seem that you guys do not see anything of note over the course of your watch. And unless you'd like to do anything else, your watch ends without incident.
And then meanwhile, I'll just look over the rest of the people sleeping.
Yeah, at the end of my watch, I'll go over to Puro Bear and shake her awake. Wakey, wakey.
Morning, mate.
I have to. I don't wanna.
We must all do our part. Pat, pat, pat.
I get up.
Looks like you're with me, mate.
No.
Come on.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, I stop.
Is she still
Or
up there?
sleepy.
Yes. But I'm telepathically communicating with you, so. Good times.
What a nice bear.
You should sleep.
Well, I can't now. I only need 4 hours.
Stupid elves with their superiority.
Howdy. So are you a druid too?
What do you think?
I think you just look like a bear.
Fair.
So is this all you do?
Pretty much.
What's it like?
Harry?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Oh, but,
I'm just gonna go in my corner.
Thank you.
it's a circle, there are no corners.
No. This is the
No,
corner
I will
now.
make a corner.
What part of this tiny hut do you guys not understand?
In the meanwhile, I'll do a ritual.
Oh yeah?
You know, the usual.
would you like to describe the usual, or are you just gonna keep it secretive? Keep it to yourself.
Fine. Alright.
keep
So I
my
have a
eye on
staff
her.
that has like an orb at the end of it. And as I set it down, it's gonna turn into a glowing blue light
What the fuck?
as I meditate.
Meditate next to a very
And then I
confused
chant
bear.
a lot of random words.
Actually, wait, Proto, do you speak Elven?
Oh,
Oh, wait, you do. So she understands you. She does speak Elvish. What the fuck?
oh.
I speak like 10 languages. Let's go.
You don't need to give specifics of the words, just in general, the kind of stuff you're saying.
You know what? You do it, Hansley.
Oh, I see. Alright, so they're just sort of systematic prayers to a particular deity that you may or may not be aware of, named Kasuth.
Oh no.
They're
don't care.
mostly muttered under her breath, and again, just various sort of almost rhythmic, continuous chants, where she seems to be repeating the same phrases for sort of extended periods of time. You see the orb on the end of her staff that floats ever so gently just above the now freestanding staff that is almost defying gravity by standing straight up on the ground with the orb floating above it. It pulsates, sort of, with a faint blue aura in and out. And I need Proto to make a perception check for me.
21.
Proto, in between getting distracted by this strange ritual, you look out towards Thrum's Arches, looking ahead to where you'll be traveling in the coming day. You see some creatures that are low to the ground, dragging a large object. There are several of these smaller creatures, and they appear to be sort of piling over something and pulling it along the ground. The snow obscures them and hides them other than their vague forms. But there are approximately 4 of these creatures low to the ground, dragging a larger object deeper into Thrum's Arches.
Well, that's none of my business, so.
Alright. I suppose it's not.
I'm not gonna go follow them or anything, so like. I don't wanna die. I'll tell them, the rest of them, in the morning.
And with that, morning comes.
Oh. I'm still meditating.
Yeah.
Anju wakes up, gives a big stretchy, looks around, sees that nothing much has changed. And Tanja goes to wake up Ladan.
I hate that
Ladan?
Tanji woke up.
Morning. And Naidara too. He goes to wake up her. Oh, ground balls is a BRB. Okay, well, I'll wake up Ladan. Go to wake up Naidara. Naidara, good morning.
Good morning.
Seems like watch went out with that incident. So let's take her stuff. Well, wait. Turns towards Proto.
I'll unbear first of all, so others can hear too. I did see something. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it was, but I saw a group of some sort of creatures carrying something outside the bubble, and yeah, we should be careful. And I should definitely cast Pass Without Trace before we leave.
Does it affect how many people? Everyone?
Everyone, like everyone on the party. So.
Helios is gonna ask Puro. What do you suppose those creatures were? Did you have any idea?
I have no clue.
When I first entered, or when I was approaching Sigavir, with Tana. Tala?
You're asking me to recall back. Okay, just a sec. What was her name? Tala.
Tala,
Yes.
yeah.
Tala. Yeah. After I fought a hill giant, one of the wolves from Shana Felwind actually came and dragged it out. Perhaps maybe this is another phenomenon similar to it. Maybe a wolf dragging a corpse of a giant back into Thrum's arches. Or maybe it's a sleigh led by larger wolves, accompanying some sort of person to Thrum's arches.
Maybe, but in any case, we should be careful.
I agree. Let's go wake up Noelle.
Noelle is outside the hut, waiting for everyone.
Morning, Noelle. How'd you sleep?
I slept good. Thank you.
Good. Okay. If everyone's good, let's head into Thrum's arches. Let's do our best to avoid conflict and get back to Froghold as fast as possible.
I will go up to Kaira. Excuse me, Kaira?
Oh, hi.
I hand back the tea cup. I appreciate you making this for me last night.
No problem, mate.
And I will go up to Naidara and say thank you for checking on me as well.
Oh, you're welcome. Just want to make sure everyone's doing good on our travels. You guys are important after all.
So, are we heading out now, or?
I think we should.
Oh, before we do, let me cast Shade.
Oh, Helios will actually decide to not take the 8th time, opting for either Naidara or Kaira to take it.
Does anyone want to be blessed by
Why
my
me?
god? Oh, wait,
Were
who
those
else?
words?
I didn't-
Absolutely nobody.
Yeah,
I thought
think
Neko said something.
Needed more than me.
Yeah, Neko said something, but I didn't understand it.
Oh, he just said, why me?
Well, you can choose not to.
We'll be fine, I'll get it.
I'm already blessed by my god, so I would highly recommend it for someone else.
Okay, I guess Helios will take it then.
I also have the blessing from my god. Then what more?
Okay. What about
I'll take it then, if no one else wants it.
what about you, Noelle? Would you like it as well?
I mean, I appreciate it, but couldn't you use it on yourself as well?
Yes, I suppose.
No one wants your fucking handouts, Ladan.
I know.
Oh, Helios take it.
Okay,
And I
then.
guess Pudo's
Wait,
next.
is it Helios, Ladan, and
Pudo.
is it Puro? Wait, Puro's in not bear form now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not in bear form right now.
Okay, that makes more sense then. Yeah. There you go.
So Naidara and Kaira, this is your first time seeing Proto not as a bear.
I'm tall.
Oh,
Not.
so you're not just a bear. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it.
I like the bear better.
I also thought
Right.
that when I first met them.
It's her quirk.
I'm so quirky.
Okay, guys, let's head out. What is the order that we're going to head out in? Helios address. I guess Naidara
anyone-
or Kaira, since you came back from here, perhaps it's best if you be our guide, since you seem more familiar with the area than we are.
Want to do the honors, Naidara?
Sure, I can take the lead. Wouldn't want anyone else, stepping on something dangerous. So I will take the lead and go kind of backtrack. And also, before I do that too much, though, I want to analyze the horizon towards Thrum's Arches and see if there's any movement out there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast the Pass Without Trace now, just to...
How many people can you target with that?
I think it's just says the entire party, so...
Oh, each creature. Yeah, okay, so it's no limit.
Yeah.
Literally all of you.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So the tiny hut sort of begins to fade and dissipates as its duration is up. And you guys continue forward into Thrum's Arches. These towering stone structures span the vastness of this canyon. Atop the canyon are these sharp blue icicle spires that sometimes hang over and adorn the cavern, or not the cavern, but the canyon with a sort of almost a canopy of these sort of icy protrusions. Naidara, you leading the way, make a survival check with advantage because you're backtracking, and someone else make a perception check.
Udo, that's all
I can do it.
you.
19.
Do that.
Oh,
19, alright, and perception check from someone?
I'm gonna do
Alright.
12. No, wait, I'm Puro. I can use guidance.
bruh.
I am Pura!
I have 15. Woo!
Let's
Woo!
go!
Go.
So you guys continue through the canyon. The winds here are very directed, whereas the snow flats were chaotic, as the winds could run free. Here the winds are directed and channeled through the holes of the arches. This makes the winds very powerful and hard to run against, but it also gives clear, sort of safe areas where you can sort of take shelter behind various protrusions of rock or the bases of the arches themselves that allow you to sort of stay out of the wind's direct channel. as you move forth, Proto, you hear some odd sounds in the distance. Clicking noises. Like someone snapping their fingers, but a little more, well, for lack of a better word, guttural. They happen in rapid succession, like a woodpecker.
Guys, I can hear something. We should be extra careful.
All right, I stop.
Is it nearby?
Can you describe what you hear?
Right ahead, and some sort of clicking, some sort of snapping. I'm not exactly sure.
Kaira, do
we
you
try
know of
and
any snapping noises from our previous journey through here?
Do I handling?
Roll history. No, it wouldn't have been that long ago. You had briefly heard something like this while passing through the canyon before, but nothing came of it.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. It's just part of the environment.
Uh-huh. You sure about that?
Yeah?
Well, let's keep going then. But yeah, let's be careful.
Sorry, Tandra, did you want to say something?
Should we proceed just stealthily? Do our best to avoid it.
Probably.
Let's lay low then. Let's try not go too fast.
We slow in
Alright.
our pace to be stealthy.
You move at a slower pace, and with the Pass Without a Trace buff, you guys are exceptionally stealthy. So I need you all to make a group stealth check here. Plus 10 plus your stealth.
$17.
Okay, these are some big fucking numbers.
Oh wow. What? 28?
Go.
Alright. So, as you guys make your way through the canyon, you come across this.
Cool.
A group of centipede-like creatures is currently consuming the corpse of a frost giant.
Ew.
Oh, it's no segs.
They make this strange sort of clicking sound as they sort of rip little bits of flesh off of it with their mandibles.
You think we can get by this
Lovely.
without being seen?
They seem pretty preoccupied with their feast. If we go the other direction, if we go this way, perhaps we can avoid conflict altogether. But what's up with all these ladders?
How tall is this over here?
That's
Like
about 20
these-
feet.
Okay, so if we go through here, they won't be able to see us. Visually, at least.
Tanji was going to look up to Kaira and Naidara and be like, what's up with all these ladders and bridges? Did you have to follow up these, or can we just lay low on the ground?
When you guys passed through, you just came through the bottom of the canyon.
Okay.
Make a perception check. Actually, there, Tanju.
So wait, we're not going the same way they went.
23.
No, they went this way.
Oh, we can't see where you're pointing.
Wait, are you guys not on the? Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong layer. I see. They came this way when they came through here.
Oh, okay. So these things just weren't there before.
No.
Okay.
Well, in the night, you saw, or at least Proto saw, 4 creatures pulling a large object into the canyon.
Oops, that might have been our bad.
Thanks, Proto.
Thanks, Pluto.
Ayo. They just want to have some lunch. That's none of my business.
Well, what's done is done. Let's do our best to avoid some conflict. I rolled a 23, by the way.
23 on what?
Perception.
Oh, for perception? Okay, so you look at these structures, they are very old. They've seen a lot of wear and tear, and they look like they've been here for quite some time and not really maintained.
Oh, okay.
All right, if everyone's ready, we can sneak forward, right?
Yeah, as a group, we want to sneak forward around the perimeter.
Who's going first?
Helios can go first. So do I just use regular movement?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a blade song on myself.
All right. Helios starts singing immediately, alerting all of the creatures.
No. Stop. Can I just like do a small song, just like a little whisper, a little
Yeah.
be like...
No, I'm just messing with you.
Thanks, Helios.
Is moving stealthily gonna cut my movement in half?
I mean, we're not in a turn order, so it's not like you have to. I mean, you'll have to like move stealthily. I want you sort of to describe how you're moving through this area as to not be seen. As it doesn't really matter how stealthy you are, they have a direct line of sight to this area.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and minimize my noise as much as possible. So I'm going to. So, do they have a line of sight towards this rock over here?
Yep.
Oh, they can see above this rock.
Sorry, I mean this rock is tall enough for you to hide behind, but they can see the rock.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of go behind the perimeter, and then in like a swift acrobatic movement, I want to go behind, in between these 2 rocks over here. This, like,
All right, roll stealth for me. As you sort of approach this rock. Roll stealth plus 10,
plus
because
10, right?
you still have pass to the trace.
23.
All right, you seem fairly well hidden.
Okay. And then for the second movement, I want to kind of hide myself in between these 2 rocks.
And with a 23, you're easily able to sort of like nestle yourself between there. They don't appear to have noticed you. They're more preoccupied picking apart this corpse.
And then as a last movement, I want to do an acrobatic movement to dart across this 20-foot clearing.
What kind of acrobatic move? Are you like just rolling along the ground? Are you doing a cartwheel? In what way is
I
this
want to
acrobatic?
do a dive into a roll to minimize as much noise that I make.
All right, then roll acrobatics for me. Though I would have preferred if you did a cartwheel.
22.
22. All right. You sort of like leap off of the ground and are able to sort of catch your weight as you come in for the landing and do a little roll behind cover here. As your party members square dance around Ladan.
How deep is the snow, by the way?
The snow in here isn't nearly as deep. The canyon walls sort of protect this area, so the snow here is maybe up to your ankles. It's not like the flats where it was super deep.
Hey, who's going next?
I would like to go up to here and hide behind this rock.
Alright, give me a stealth check for your full movement.
Nice. Okay. 18 minus 1, 17. Oh, plus 10, right? So 27.
Yep, plus 10. Alright, so you're moving sneakily here.
I am going to wait here and wait for everyone to get by. And if these things notice any of them going by, I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'll hold my action to cast Erupting Earth.
Oh.
If I think they're gonna come over here.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Alright.
Wait, how do we get the horses across though?
I
You
forgot to
can
put the horse tokens down.
re-summon your horse.
But Dullen.
I appreciate the dedication to bringing these horses.
My horses.
Look, the magic horse can come with you, but I think the real horse might have overstayed its welcome.
No! Helios kind of gives Noelle a dead eye from across the clearing.
That was me, the player, not Noelle. What the fuck? Oh my god. Separate the player from the game, Gogi. Come on. No, but seriously, how are you getting them across?
Stealthily. Use polymorph on the horse.
How tall are horses?
Horse-sized?
Medium
They're-
creature?
They're pretty bulky creatures, you know?
About like 5 to 6 feet.
Yeah, probably taller. You're probably closer to 6 feet, yeah. I mean, standing straight up. I mean, they can like duck their head down and stuff, be a little shorter, but...
And I guess technically you also have pass without trace on them.
Yep, pass without trace affects them as well.
Move it.
Okay, I'll go last, so you guys can go first, because I think I'm the most likely to get detected.
Seeing a Noelle ready in action, can Helios also do the same?
Yes, but you would need to see the creatures in order to target them.
That's why I stayed over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, exactly. Noelle can sort of stay hidden behind this rock while still keeping an eye on them. Helios, you have complete line of sight blocked.
I'm gonna wait for Noelle's visual cue, if possible.
Alright. Okay, you're gonna wait for Noelle to spring into action, then you're gonna jump out. And,
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
I guess I can go then.
Alright.
I'm just going to mimic exactly what Tanju did. It's burned into my memory. There's no way this would go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Alright, roll stealth.
All right. So it's plus 10, right?
Yep.
27.
Easily enough, you quickly dart behind this rock formation here.
And roll again.
So you're trying to mimic him exactly? By
Yes.
doing the fucking dodge roll? Alright, roll acrobatics.
All right. What is my oh god, I forgot I have bad athletics, don't I? I don't think it matters though.
No,
Acrobat-
acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics? Okay,
Acrobatics.
good. So that's 21.
Alright. With a graceful dodge roll, Naidara, mimicking you quite closely there, Helios. or sorry, Taju, does a little dodge roll and lands quite silently.
And I'll just whisper, "Wow, that's a graceful way of moving you've got there." And I'll just crouch behind him.
Cute. I studied the blade song. as I say quietly.
You studied the blade?
Song.
All right, who's up?
All right, I'm gonna tap both of them on the shoulder. Let's go. Gotta move on.
All right. I'm
Wait.
just gonna walk nonchalantly up there.
Alright, roll stealth.
21.
Unless you're specifically not stealthing, but I'm Alright, yeah, so Kaira just sort of like walks across with fairly silent footfalls. I mean, because of Fast Without a Trace, yeah, her footfalls are almost completely silent. And what are you doing from this point?
I look back to Pearl and Egron. Come on, come on.
I guess I can also get my feet there, like with her being there.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Stealth. 25.
25, easily enough. Proto, you make a run for it and slide behind the rocks. It's at this moment that one of the centipedes...
I'll grab her hand and drag her.
One of the centipedes sort of like pokes its head up and begins looking around. Before going back to eating.
And I'll drag Pearl along. Come on.
Can we just cross? Do we have
Yeah.
to make another thing?
No, the other roll is completely superfluous. But
Okay.
Helios wanted to do a cool dodge roll, so. As Kaira nonchalantly walks across the area where you did your cool flip.
I have a +5 in acrobatics. I need to use it somehow, okay? Somehow.
So true.
Okay. I'm just gonna gesture for Gordion to trot along.
Wait. Okay, wait. Quick question. If you unsummon your steed, can you re-summon it, or do you have to cast the spell again to re-summon?
I can cast it again to resummon it. Oh wait, let me see.
Like, can you just bamf it out for like a minute and then bamf it back for free?
Oh,
or
okay,
do you
yeah,
have
it
to
does says
recast?
I can dismiss it as an action, causing it to disappear.
Does it say
casting
you
the-
can bring it back as an action again?
Yeah, casting the spell again summons the same steed, restore it to its max HP. Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
I can.
Yeah, you have to cast it again. You
Yeah, I
can
can cast it
willingly
again.
dismiss it, but you can... Casting again will get you the same horse.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you could do it for free. That way you could just bamf it out and bring it back when you got across.
No, it's not like Find Familiar. Although, unlike Find Familiar, it doesn't have a costing material.
Yeah, that's fair.
No. Well, I don't. I'll just mentally gesture for this for Gordion to cross by himself.
Alright, roll stealth on his behalf.
Uh-oh.
Does the horse get any stealth modifier?
He gets plus 10 from Fast Without a Trace. And plus
plus
0
1?
from his dex modifier.
Actually, Warhorses have +1, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, they have
sorry. I
12.
have the riding horse statistics on him. So yeah,
Well, that's the other horse.
yeah.
Eight plus, was it 1? Yeah, 8 plus 9 plus 10, so 19.
19. All right. So as he makes his way across, 2 of the centipedes now sort of turn their head.
Oh boy.
Would Helix have seen that centipede?
You would have heard its movement. The rapid tapping of its feet as it sort of slithers across the ground at very, very frighteningly fast speeds.
Man.
I hold my spell. Not yet. I hold.
Okay, I'm going to kind of get Dylan's reins and kind of duck his head a little so he can't see to the left here.
Mhm.
And then I'm just gonna kind of walk across with him like that.
Alright, make a stealth check at disadvantage. And a stealth check on behalf of Dolan.
Here we go. Oh, 26 for myself.
Okay.
28 for Dolan.
Nice.
And you're golden.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
They
didn't want him to
almost
bolt.
saw Gwydion. Their perception was 1 below.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
Well, I guess I lose that spell then. Feels bad. What was that? A 3rd level? Yes. Okay. And then I will sneak across.
Alright. Give me stealth plus 10.
15 plus 10, 25 minus 1, 24.
You're good.
Nice. I look behind me. They still eating?
Yep.
I give a thumbs up to the group.
It's a big ass corpse.
Okay. Helios is then gonna walk up towards over here. This is where's the line of sight? Like, oh, I wouldn't know actually. Yeah, Helios is gonna walk up to the ladder.
Helios, I need you to make a perception check.
Huh, 5.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright, continue.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
It's
Sick.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Helios is then gonna press himself up against this wall over here.
Actually, Proto, you also... Well, you have a... Actually, wait. Yeah, Proto and... no one else. Actually, what's your I don't have your character sheet up, Poppy. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is...
Is it higher than a 15?
It's an 18.
Oh, wait. Kaira also sees this. Okay, so all 3 of you can make perception checks.
Nice.
Six. Plus guidance. Not like it's gonna save it, Steven. Yeah.
19.
Well,
Alright,
You
so
come
Noelle.
next to me and get guidance.
Now, you can't guidance all of you for the same check. If you guidance yourself, then...
Ah.
Noel, you see a large owl perched atop this icy spire. It
Oh.
jumps off and takes flight above you all, sort of swooping silently as owls can do.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the arm of a stone giant above. And it just sort of perches as the stone giant sort of holds out its arm and lands on there. The stone giant then backs away out of sight from the she sort of goes beyond the cliff where you can't see.
May I do something before they leave?
You may do.
Can I just simply, if they see me, like if they have line of sight on me, can I simply just put my hands up, as in like, you know, not a threat? I'm not trying to be threatening.
Okay, roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Try to silently communicate here.
Yes, that's totally fair. I have a +2 in that. Okay. 13 plus 2, 15.
15. So, as you do, and the owl sort of lands on her arm, she does look down towards you all. And as you sort of do like your hand signs there, she actually gives you like a little, like a nod of acknowledgement before stepping back beyond your vision.
Nice. Great, cool. I hope that's a good thing.
Did Helios notice that at all?
Nope, because you rolled a 6.
Okay. For my next action, I'm just gonna sludge like 5 feet forward, like stealthily, and then, as a bonus action, I want to cast Misty Step behind this rock over here.
Okie doke. And you can do that.
Okay. So I'll kind of disappear for a moment for reappearing behind that rock. Do I have a line of sight of the centipedes over there? No, I don't.
You can barely see the tail of this one. But the other ones are obscured by the rock face.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna move forward, back over.
All right.
Okay, people.
Who's up?
Let's
Who's
go.
doing what?
I'll go last again.
I continue to
Alright.
drag Poro.
Bro, you do allow yourself to be dragged?
Sorry, I was brushing my teeth. Sure.
All right, I guess I'll sneak across. I'm trying to like kind of crouch walk, like over, like crouch jog or whatever you call that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll allow me. I don't know if you'll allow me to do this because they're already moving. But could I get into position to hold another spell or no?
Oh, yeah. No, of course.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I will get
so-
over
You get
here.
over there? Okay. Alright, roll stealth while you're there, though, as to not be seen.
Yeah. Plus 10 again.
Yep, of course. Pass the trace is still active.
12 minus 1, 11 plus 10, 21.
No, they are so preoccupied. They, yeah, not
Dude,
even
they're
close. They got
fucking
they
that
got a
shit
one.
up. They're lost in the sauce.
They are lost. Got a fucking 1 on their perception, so you're good. So, Naidara.
Oop. I threw my dice across my desk. Okay. That's a 13 plus 10, 23.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Little sneaky sneak. All right, who's up next?
Simply, do I know if any of the horses are magical?
Do you know? That depends. Does the fine steed have any special appearance, or does it just look like a normal ass horse?
It just takes on the form, but I think
Yeah,
technically it's
it just looks like a normal ass horse. Unless you're detecting it through some magical means, it just looks like a normal ass horse to you.
I want to cast polymorph on one of the horses.
Okay, which one?
Darling.
I don't care about the other one.
All right, what are you polymorphing?
What do I know,
Dolan?
though?
I mean,
I point
no,
at
you
Dolan.
don't. Oh, okay. I guess Proto could direct you. Proto would know that
Okay.
Leon was summoned.
I'll polymorph it into a snow bunny.
All right. Dolan sort of nervously walking through this canyon. Unbeknownst to him, you sort of like give a little pat on the butt, and he just into a little tiny snow bunny.
How
Hey,
many
you sort of, like-
has Dolan gone through?
You just like catch him before he like lands on the ground.
I look at Puro and say, "You want to hold him?
What now?
You want to hold him?"
Sure. I can carry him.
I plop the horse onto Puro.
Horse
This
fun.
bunny sort of sounds cat-like. Something went wrong with the polymorph. It has the vocal cords of a cat.
All right, let's go on our way.
Kaira nonchalantly walks across, roll stealth.
15.
Oh wait, I might actually have a chance on this one. Nope. You're good.
Imagine getting busted now. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna follow. So,
Give me stealth.
21.
Damn it!
What?
I rolled really well. It's not enough.
I could have added guidance on top of that, so like
Feels
can't
good.
get me.
Finally got like a good numerical roll. This is still 21. God damn it. Alright, who's
Okay.
next?
I will nudge him forward and just kind of trot this way.
Well, you can command him telepathically, so
Yeah.
give him stealth check on his behalf.
Oh. 14.
Ooh.
Wait, that's like not with the plus 10 though, right? It's like a 24 total.
No, that's with the plus 10.
Oh.
Fuck.
I wish I was I got a 1.
Oh,
Let's
Oh.
fucking
let's
go.
go.
Yes.
Alright. Cool.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Ladan, should you take your armor off? Doesn't it give you disadvantage on stealth?
Yes. But
Yes, but taking it off would also make a sufficient amount of noise.
Oh, okay.
and if we ever end up in a fight, I think putting it back on is like
Yeah,
10
it takes
minutes.
10 minutes to take it off, and 10 minutes to put it back on. And
That's
taking
fair.
it off creates a sizable amount of noise. A comparable amount of clanging as to her walking across, so it would...
Very, very fair.
Okay, here we go. My turn.
make a stealth at disadvantage. Come on. Come on.
Oh. 13?
Uh-oh.
That's enough. Whenever we're like, it's whenever you guys roll low, I roll. I got like a fucking 5 total.
Oh.
The one
Like
time I get
11?
like a fucking 19, it's a 21.
Let's fucking go.
All right, Noel, you're the last one.
I shall move stealthily.
Okay, I got numbers.
Sorry, Hamsley, not today. That's a natural 20 right there. That's a 30 total.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got a 31, so fuck you.
Yeah, these guys all of a sudden got plus 26 perception.
No.
Let's go.
And with that, you guys make it through the this portion of the canyon undetected.
Nice.
Why do I feel like the fight would have taken a shorter time than us, like, sneaking past
It
all
takes
this?
a shorter time, like, probably like in real life, but I think in game, all of that movement was very quick.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you consider like we got to roll initiative, do the turn orders, get all the results, you never know.
Yeah.
And you don't lose any resources.
I mean, I lost a spell.
True.
I lost a spell too.
But you probably would have cast the spell if combat had started.
So true.
All right. After avoiding those large centipede creatures, the party continues forth, down through Thrum's arches. The path sort of narrows and widens and splits into sort of multiple paths before reconnecting with each other. It's sort of like multiple streams carved through by the wind. I need someone to give me a perception check. Who wants to make a perception check? Who's feeling perceptive at the moment? No.
I can.
Was it?
I can. Here. I'll roll perception. And do I get guidance?
Yes.
It's 9 plus 3, so 12.
12. So, continuing down the sort of narrow pathways here, you find yourself looking towards a very sort of one of the lower arches going across the canyon here. A broad figure stands atop the arch,
Oh boy.
obscured by the fog and wind. They turn to look down at the party. and that's where we're gonna end.
Okay.
Spicy.
Ooh.
Yeah, especially since we started late. Anymore, we'd be going till like super late into the day.
Yeah, I don't want to make
It's 1 a.m.
Della stay up anymore.
Okay.
I won't be here next time because I will be in Sweden.
Sweden.
I think isn't
Sweden
Hamsey getting
every
his
time.
medical appointment?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm not around next week anyway, so.
Yeah, it's like, but like that week after that, not the next one.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
Rib.
the 9th. Yeah.
Ripperino.
Is
Well,
it
all
Cyber's
right.
time to?
Yeah, what time is it in Sidoland?
Wow.
Isn't he like 2 days ahead of everyone else or something
2
like that?
days?
Yeah, something
Dang.
like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Lives on his own time. That's why it's always his birthday.
Exactly.
So it's always his birthday, and it's why he's always going to bed.
Well, I'm also going at the same time as Nella. So, I mean, we have like 1 hour of difference,
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like 12 a.m. for you.
pretty
It's
much.
birthday o'clock.
No, please, no.
Happy birth.
It started.
I don't know why this meme got started back up, but I'm here for it.
You started it. Back again.
No, someone said it before me.
Maybe.
Happy birthday.
I'm so glad this meme has started back up. It's
Happy
felt
birthday,
kind of,
Sato.
empty without it. Happy birthday, Sato.
No comment.
Well,
You guys
That was a good
get bored
session.
of it very quickly, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we gotta introduce a lot of people here, so it's
Yeah.
definitely
great.
more RP focused, but I liked some of those interactions you guys are having.
It's so
There was a
great.
lot of
Instead
us talking.
No, you can
I was
go.
gonna say it was a lot of us talking over each other.
And that's gonna happen. Obviously, the more people we have, the more you're gonna want to try and get your piece in, or someone's going to want to try and get their piece in, and then
It
because
was hard trying to time myself yet.
yeah, I'm assuming you still have a little bit of. I mean, obviously, we all have a little bit of delay, of course.
Like a
so,
second.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, what is it? When Helios ran off, I wanted Noel to go with him, but I couldn't find a spot to talk, so I just sat there quietly.
That makes sense. I mean, as long as we try our best to stay mindful of it, I'm pretty sure it'll work out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and we had the similar issue with Untilted. Varying degrees of latency would cause people to talk over each other. As long as we're all just aware that that's a thing that's going to happen, and it's not an intentional thing, it's just network delay. There's nothing we can do about it. So.
But it's so great. Instead of us having a group of 4 who are all like buddy, now we have a group of 6, and it's like everyone's separate. It's so great.
Well, it's like the party just formed. It's like the beginning of a new campaign.
Exactly. Basically it is.
Y'all just trying to figure each other out.
Well, I mean, this is my first time playing this character, so I'm trying to figure my character out too, I guess, without being
Same.
too like. What?
You're so sweet. Your character.
Yeah, your character is just good. Just nice person.
Yeah.
And the Nekos is always high.
Did you even say that? This session?
No.
No?
But he acts.
Gonna destroy you.
Yeah,
all.
he just acts like it.
But I also love how much. Yeah, I was a little worried that she might be too similar to Kaira, but no, she's nothing like Kaira. She acts completely differently. She's.
Oh yeah, it's like a totally different character.
Yeah.
He's a silly little guy.
Mhm. I fucking love that you chose the name Taju, and then yeah, like of course Kaira would know Taju.
Yeah.
Let's call it an Easter egg more than
Mhm.
anything else.
Also, what I do to you, Nella? Fuck you.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Bro has some trust issues right now.
You called me a brat for no fucking reason.
No,
I've
no,
never
no,
done
been giving
anything to
us
you.
heat the entire time she's been here.
I
She's
always
"Wow,
say
you
I
guys are fucking
appreciate it.
stupid."
She's never said that. She said that you guys are action first, think later, and that's happened every single time.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
don't
it's
mock
like,
us like
no,
that.
it's like I see my friend who's like being approached by two strangers while she's on the floor. Like, of course I'm gonna do something, you know?
You guys are aggro.
Hey Poppy, just so you know, you're cool to me for drinking my tea, you a homie.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you giving me some.
It wasn't even her that gave it to you. It was Helios. He
Hell
made the
yeah.
offer. And Helios was
No,
the
it
one to
was all
tell
me.
Naidara to check up on you.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I know.
You said it. I asked you. I said, "Is this tea from them?" And you said yes. I didn't know that you went out of your way to do it, or that you
Oh,
asked
okay.
that. I wasn't in the hut.
No, but it was like you said thank you to Naidara and Kaira, and there's like, yes, we did it. Like, yes, we meant to do that.
Yeah, fuck Tanju.
So true. Especially when you ignored me. Fuck you, Taju. These two are way cooler.
Typical Tanjiro.
Also, wait. I remember Hamzy said something on the first time Noah was introduced. She recognizes Helios?
I have no idea about that.
I said he looked vaguely familiar, but
Oh,
that was
okay.
it.
I see. Well, we have to delve into that in future. If we have.
Why Helios doesn't know that she thought that.
Yeah. He doesn't know. He's Tanju.
He's Tanju. Here we are. Big, family-friendly group.
Mhm.
Go,
Yeah,
go,
you'll
go
learn to
even
love each
ruin
other.
The stair thing. The stair thing was so funny. I wish that actually happened.
I wish you had allowed that to happen.
That was
Oh,
No,
so
I'm
yeah.
so tired of Helios being the butt of the joke every single time, okay?
That was
It was
amazing.
so good.
It was so
But that's
funny.
the fun part.
It was so good.
Everyone
No.
needs the keg. Everyone needs a keg as a group. That's you.
Do not call me the fucking keg, alright?
I
Yeah,
take
no one
offense
wants-
to that.
No one wants to be the stupid keg.
I take offense to that. Well, I thought that at the very start of the campaign that it would be Nella, but that was not the case at all. It would be Puro, but no. I guess it switched like at some point to Helios, and that's great.
It's not my fault.
You even did the trick that I did taking the name of someone else.
What a great
Okay.
session that was.
Well, you're getting very close to becoming you know.
He is not the keg. He is not the keg. Stop that. Helios
Oh my
is a
God.
serious character with a deep and complex.
No. I mean, I get it. You're not the keg, but you're getting very close to the keg.
We have to get
No.
comedic relief somehow.
Unfortunately,
I can't
I'm
let you
not
guys
in
do
the.
this to my
I mean,
OC.
right?
My
If you need
super
comedic
cool
relief,
OC.
if you need comedic relief, just put Proto in more social situations.
Yeah.
No, this is gonna be like.
Yeah, Peru's gonna talk us out
Comedy.
with Saturn next session.
Mhm.
Yo, Puro being sassy all fucking session. You didn't want to do watches. You would instantly go to sleep. Literally sassy bear.
Fuck you guys. Yeah.
Oh no. I think Peru's clearly on the spectrum of some sort, so we can't blame her.
Oh my God.
Well,
Wow.
excuse me. What is ableism? Fuck.
Not ableism. I say that lovingly.
Gonna salt.
That's it. Let's just get that fucking frog home.
Is it home or hold?
It's hold. with a D.
Hold.
Frog
Hold.
hold.
Like holding something. Holding a frog.
Holding a frog.
Frog hold.
Frog hold.
God,
It
I'm
should have
gonna
been
frog so
hold.
hard.
Yeah, you guys got it.
None of you guys noticed the character symbolism with Helios at the Morimir's grave? My god.
No.
No?
I think that also went over my head. What happened?
What
He
happened?
put on his mask right in front of him.
Oh,
and he
yeah, yeah,
copied
yeah,
his
that's pretty cool.
spells.
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
that's so cool.
Alright, I'm
Dude,
still
I
thinking
like
about
that you're using
Helios
his
falling
mask.
down a flight of stairs.
No, that was amazing. I need
All you
just
have
for
to
that-
do now is remove your arm and then put in his prosthetic. Just to get your
Oh,
arm cut
maybe.
off.
That's fucked up.
just for the
That's
stairs.
Don't
terrible.
forget the dream mention, because
have
that's
to.
what the mask is.
That's what the mask is.
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
have to
Helios is
watch
grooming kids, not like
No!
this.
How old is Noelle?
14.
What?
I mean, she looks 14.
Okay.
That's sus.
Ask.
How old did you think she was?
I thought she was just like a short, like older lady. Like a
No,
20-year-old.
she's like 4'8". She's like
Oh,
a
man.
child. Except when she looks like a giant lizard.
Huh?
Oh,
Which-
well, you don't know about
Yeah.
that.
Don't worry about
Which
it.
I like how
Don't worry
no
about
one
that.
questioned when that happened.
I loved that part. I love that I turned into a lizard and everyone was just like, "What do you think
Yeah,
this
okay.
book means?" I
Yeah.
was like, "Nice, great. I don't have to explain anything."
Oh, I mean, there are around people who can wild shape all the time, so you know.
Yeah.
They're just used to people changing shape and polymorphing and wild shaping. And...
Bro, we're in fucking Druid City right now.
I mean, I guess they previously saw you wild shape before that, even. So it's like not even.
Are you kidding me? Mormir could have ate a brain in front of these people and they wouldn't have fucking questioned it. They've never thought anything.
True.
It's good for my doctor's diet.
Oh, you would have said something like brains are
It
nutritious.
makes me smarter.
I think, funnily enough, in lore it actually does. It gives them information.
Oh, man.
That was originally going to be a perk, but I thought you'd think that would be too broken, so I just removed it.
I mean, maybe in a limited capacity.
Well, I think it was like you eat the brain, and then it's like you had to make an intelligence check, and if you roll high enough, you can basically get like a small bit of information about the creature that you're looking for, but it's like a vague thing, and then if you rolled below it, it was like fuzzy, like a random fuzzy memory that had nothing to do with what you were looking for. So it could have been like you remember sitting on the toilet and taking a shit.
Damn.
And it's like, oh, well, that information's fucking worthless. It's okay. Because next session, we're gonna fight this big, strong, shadowy figure. And we're all gonna come closer as a group. We're gonna become best friends. We'll go to Frockholm, kick all of the sick people's asses with medicine and health and healing and fists. And then we'll yeah. We'll we win.
Oh.
I can't wait
Helios
to
is
kill
gonna
them
die.
all.
Helios is gonna die.
Helios is gonna die.
What do you mean? Helios is fucking fine. You look like Tanju. You're good.
Tanju. That's what
If
I'm
someone
calling him.
asks, they'll be like, "Have you met someone named Helios?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, that guy."
He doesn't look like Helios.
Oh no, he's just wearing a mask that casts a spell that makes him look like himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, don't worry, that shadowy figure could be literally anyone. By the way, Gogi,
Yeah.
if you could expedite that drawing.
Yes, yeah.
Could be literally anyone. I need a drawing of Saturn.
Of course.
Oh God.
Thanks, John Eld.
So
Get us into the holiday spirit.
please keep Pura alive next time, and she's just gonna be a bear the entire time. Just nothing else, just bear. Doesn't
Cyto
say
spam
anything.
moonbeam. Cyto spam moonbeam, please.
But Cyto's in
Saito,
Sweden
don't
with,
just be a bear.
but Cyto's in Sweden with me.
That's
And
fair.
Oh
Pepper.
no.
So that's why I won't
Yeah,
be there.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'll just
Oh,
brag
I
like
guess
as
Oh.
usual.
I thought you guys were all going to France.
Yeah,
to
but
France
then
and
on the
Belgium
weekend
and
we go
Sweden.
to Sweden.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Well, have fun.
We're doing EU
Thank you.
tour.
EU tour is like France, Belgium, and Sweden. There is for sure an EU tour.
What the heck? You're not going to Finland?
I mean, I
Yeah.
wish,
In
but
Finland?
no. I guess another
If
time.
there's no one to play for Nella, we could just not play in 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. Oh,
Nella says that it's gonna be for 3 weeks. I
I mean,
don't remember
basically
the
it's
third
3 weeks from
Christmas
now.
was
Like
recent.
if you think about it, there will be no
Oh,
D&D.
yeah,
in
that
3
was it.
weeks. Yeah.
And Nella's gonna have a D&D withdrawal.
Totally.
The end or
'cause, I mean, we're not playing on the
I'm
second
gonna
anyways.
savor.
Yeah, so next week is for sure off, and then the week after that, I mean, like worst case
We can
scenario,
talk
I
about
can,
it.
yeah, I can just do bear things.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not that hard to be poor.
Yeah, but Puto's not a terribly complex character, so I
She
think
just
I can
wants-
do a decent job representing you.
Yeah, she
Nice,
just wants to
nice.
sleep and have snackies.
Can't wait for Hamsley to kill your character.
No.
I wouldn't do that. Not while you're
Also,
not here.
Saturn. Saturn hates bears.
Yeah.
Kills it. Sorry, Gagi. Just for the stare, I need to watch the VOD again. It was so good.
Oh my god.
You have to understand. This is the greatest thing that happened this session.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we could all enjoy Helios.
And I'm sure we
fucking
all
falling down a
agree.
flight of stairs.
No.
It's okay. It didn't happen. He tuck and rolled and like probably shattered all like the entirety of his fucking spinal cord going down those stairs rolling normally. Like you ain't
No.
Link, dude. This ain't a video game. That's like your C4, your fucking D5, like you're breaking spines.
No, what's funny was that I was doing like a modeling thing, 3D modeling, and then at some point I hear Hamsley doing. And I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Then I watched and then I turned my head to watch the other monitor where I put the Roll20, and then I see Helios like going through the whole fucking stair. It was the greatest thing ever. You don't understand how hard it hit me. It was so good.
I hate you guys.
I'm gonna watch it again.
What the heck? We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. You just had a bad roll and that's it.
All right, I'm ending
Guys,
stream.
I'm
Say
laughing
goodbye
on
to
my-
our fans.
Give
Bye,
this one to
Ed.
Saito. Bye, Ed.
Bye, Ed.
Bye,
Give
Ed.
us to Ed.
Oh, was Ed watching?
Shout out to
I
Ed.
don't know.
Ah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
We just say bye to Ed every time.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Ed was
Ed was a real
or
homie.
only
Ed has no fucking clue what happened
Yeah,
for
who
the
watched it?
past 10 sessions.
We're gonna have to upload the VOD
mm.
to this channel now.
I wonder if you can move all the videos from your channel to Nate's channel.
I think so.
This way it's all clustered in
And
one
it
place.
looks like